listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD, and with me, as always, is Tony D and Momba. They're over there fucking touching each other.
I'm gonna send you a video that you need to play for our audience.
No, plus fix your mic. Fix your mic.
And it is even better. Like even if you're not watching on YouTube, just listen, and you're gonna hear like gold.
I think that they don't care.
Well,
do you want? It's like 6 seconds long. Do you want to play it? Just so everybody can know what we were laughing at?
Yeah. All right, well, I sent it.
They didn't see you laughing.
Well, we were laughing. Just so you all know, before we started recording, we were having a ball.
Tony showed it to me. Well, I've seen it, but he showed it to me before the countdown, and it made me laugh just as much.
So basically,
the setup for the video is this young teenager follows this guy and a girl onto Panda Express. And the guy who's following the couple into the Panda Express, he's professing his love for the girl.
in front of the guy that she's with.
Yeah.
Now, the other...
Play it from the beginning.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold
Hold on, pause
relax.
it. Pause it real quick.
Nobody can see it. Relax.
All right, well, pause it and go to the beginning. All right, so I gotta set the stage. So this kid goes up, talks to the girl and just starts like professing his love. And the other kid, keep an eye on this kid because he has like a smoothie, and it must be a very good smoothie because he's taking no chances. Like he very calmly puts it down before handling his business, as to not compromise the smoothie in any way.
Play it, Junker.
All right.
For our audio listeners,
Just
we'll
listen.
describe it afterwards.
Yeah.
Just listen.
Can't hear shit. Junkyard, I can't hear shit, and that's the whole point. Junkyard's fucking netbook.
It's on my netbook. The fucking audio was... Because I switched all my shit. Remember? We were fucking with this right now.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I was fucking
All I
with
remember
it.
is you saying that shit was broken, and then you fixed it.
Yeah, and I fixed it, but I forgot to change the settings.
So you didn't fix it.
I did fix it. I forgot to change the settings.
So you're a fucking idiot.
No.
All right. Do we have audio now?
Yes.
All right. For you YouTube listeners, you're in for a treat.
You mean YouTube viewers?
YouTube viewers.
Hey, hold on. Excuse me. I have something really important. The moment I saw you, my eyes were just, oh my god, I love you. Hey, hold on.
You didn't see it, Junker?
No.
You didn't see this last night when Tony said
No.
that?
Something really important. The moment I saw you, my eyes were just, oh my god, I love you. Hey, hold on. Excuse me.
He's like I wanna be able to replicate that sound. Like
I think
that.
he threw up when he got punched. When he got punched in the face, he threw up.
He's like he got hit so hard it automatically triggered his gag reflex.
For those who are listening to the podcast and can't see it, the man who's doing the punch it, I guess the boyfriend, he has a smoothie in his hand, and before he clobbers his kid, he gently sets it down on the floor. And once the guy says, "I love you" to his girlfriend, right to the face. But the funniest part is not what he does. It's his outfit. He's wearing like a striped polo shirt.
Yeah, he looks like a total twat.
With a pair of overalls. So if I was going to get beat up, I'd be fine with getting beat up. Everybody gets beat up once in their life, right?
Everyone takes an L.
But if I had to take a beating from a man in overalls...
In a striped shirt.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
And he was drinking some fucking Jamba Juice.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And he's taking his girlfriend to Panda Express.
And what would you do if he made that sound? Like,
First of all, I love Panda Express.
Yeah, I like Panda Express too.
I got no beef with Panda either. But it's just funny. The whole premise of the whole video is hilarious.
I wonder if they like those two kids, because obviously there was the kid professing his love and then the cameraman. I wonder if they planned that going another way.
It was probably one of those, they have those stupid, like those prank videos.
Yeah, one of those prank videos.
I love the prank videos that go wrong.
I want to know what happened before. Why did he react like that?
With a punch?
Yeah.
Because Duke came at his girl.
Yeah, but you just be like, hey, bro.
Nah, man. Nah. He was like, look, the way he was professing his love, he's like, no, you know what? I need to make an example out of this kid.
Yeah, look at the guy with the overalls clearly has some territory issues, and the only person that's gonna get it with his sister
His
is
sister.
is him.
How you know it's his sister?
Because
He's wearing overalls.
and this is clearly it's Alabama, one of them southern states. So that's how they get down.
Yeah, he told his girlfriend, he was like, I'm going to take you to one of them ethnic restaurants and fine dining. And he took her to his,
Panda
the
Express.
local Panda Express.
Is this the kid that punched the...
with no other niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
What does it sound like? Shit.
Oh, our audio is fucked today.
Sorry. It just got disconnected there when I hit the button.
Anyways,
Let's try that
I
again.
ain't trying to deal with no other
there you
niggas.
go.
Yeah, that was that kid. That kid was trying to. He's taking no
And
chances.
the kid in the overalls, there's no talking. There's no
No.
explaining.
He's like, look, I gotta make an example so that because he's like this.
But not at the expense of his smoothie.
Exactly. Oh no, that smoothie. I mean, he you could tell he waited in line for that because the way he took care of it, he's like, fuck that. I waited like fucking 20 minutes for this shit. The Jamba Juice was popping. You know, I can't just like let this spill. So he had to gently put it down.
Also, I do think he gave the other guy a chance because the other guy was like, "Excuse me, I don't want to bother you guys." So then the guy was like, "I feel like he's about to say some reckless shit.
Exactly.
Let me put my smoothie down."
Just
then
like-
he came back up, and then the kid was like, "I love you so much."
Then he's like, okay, well,
"There it is."
and then so I love in the comments like there's like a shitload of people trying to like spell out that sound effect, and all you see is just a bunch of like UGLC, like everyone's just trying to like have their own version of like how it's spelled, and unfortunately there's no general consensus on it, so I can't really.
Why were they recording this? Did they know he was going to get punched?
I don't
Well,
think so.
I'm assuming it's the twat that was doing the professing the love, and then he probably had a cameraman. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do some.
It's probably like a prank.
Like let's prank these kids. Let's prank this couple. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna see some stupid shit. See how they react. Well, you saw how they reacted.
And now they've gone viral for the wrong reason.
I want
Yeah.
to know more to the story. I wish...
I also would like to know more of this story. Unfortunately,
Did you dig?
I digged and there wasn't. I couldn't find anything. But then again, it's still like it just became viral recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I maybe we wait a little bit. Some more information will come out later.
There'll be some bomb world story or
Yeah.
something.
He fucking Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Let's get this kid on the horn right now. I want to talk
I
to him.
know.
wish.
Yeah, we should. I mean, I'm not a fan. I think prank videos are stupid. Although you guys watch Mr. Beast, he's hilarious. I love his videos.
No, I just started watching that Ben Chode one.
Dude, did you see the one I posted today?
Yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched part of it because
No, you don't need to
I
watch
was
it.
at work.
You should play the clip so we can hear
Isn't
the.
it's long, isn't it?
No. Well, I put a timestamp on it. I told you exactly where to start, and that's.
I
where
didn't get the timestamp. I don't think.
It's in the comments.
Yeah, I don't think I got it. Hold on.
So just go to your Facebook, and you can see the Ben Chodes fly.
I like the other. There's another guy I saw after you sent me that video. There's this British cat. Now that guy is hilarious.
The right opinion.
No, the right. No.
That's the one that I told
It's
you.
just
no,
another guy that
It's another guy that
scams
does the scammer.
scammers.
Oh, there's another scam.
Yeah, scammer guy. But he's British, and he's hilarious.
I didn't know that there was other forms of calling people chode. So, like, you got Junkyard called you
Mater Chode.
a
Mater
mater
chode,
chode.
that's like
Betty chode.
Yeah, Mater Chode is motherfucker.
It's
Oh,
not.
this-
It's in the. It's he tagged us
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
right.
Yeah, Mater Chode.
Uh-huh.
Then there's Betty Chode or Betty Chode.
I think that's your
That's
sister.
that's brother
That's-
fucker.
Oh, better brother fucker.
Ben Chode is sister fucker.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
they go through the whole family. There's motherfucker, sister fucker, brother fucker. Like you see, they're the Hindi insults are very diverse. See, we Americans are very one dimensional. Like we stick to motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all we care.
The Hindi, they're like, no. We're gonna expand on this.
You touch any of my family members.
Oh, I had to tag my other page, the NKOTP page, real quick.
Oh, okay.
You gotta
So I
tag it.
could- Yeah.
So, the audio for this part, it's like it'll be quick. It's like maybe 20 seconds, 20, 30 seconds. So, what we're talking about is this guy that he scams scammers. So you know those scammers that like call you and say they're the IRS and you owe them money or some bullshit, and then you gotta go to Walmart and get gift cards. There's the same ones that do it for like on your computer. If you ever get those loud ass advertisements saying you have a virus,
Yeah.
call Microsoft at this number, and then you call that number and it's like some guy in fucking India saying like, oh, I will connect to your computer and I will fix, and then they connect to your computer, then they lock you out of your computer, and then they're like, okay, you have to pay us $300 and you know you can get rid of the virus, and they basically just scam you for all that. So what this guy does is he pretends to be like really stupid, and once they because in order for them to gain full control of your computer, you have to connect to them first.
Yo guys, what is up? Scammer
So-
Vaults here, and today I'm bringing you
Read that
guys a
real quick.
video.
So-
I've been seeing so many comments about this type of video.
So what he does is like,
So
okay, well maybe.
Hold on. Go ahead.
So what he does is he basically
6:30. You said.
640. So what he does is once he connects to their computer, he automatically puts like what they call a sys key. So he basically puts a password to like get into the computer, not just like the user password, but like to get into the system. So once you get that, like you're pretty much out of you're screwed.
So in order for it to work, it's like a two-way channel. So he has
Yeah,
to.
it's a two-way channel, but because they instruct you to connect using a two-way channel, then basically you have to give them full control of your computer. But when you connect a certain way, you're able to control their computer before they can control yours.
Okay.
What I don't like about that though is he doesn't show you how he connects.
Yeah, he does. Well, if you watch this one in full, he tells you because he uses a TeamViewer.
Yeah, and I saw he got their code, but how did he get to see it? Is what I'm wondering.
So what he does is like he connects, right, or once he connects to them, and when he connects to them, he could see their screen, and then they're like, okay, now that you're connected to me, I need you to give me control. But instead of giving them control, he automatically
takes
does what he's doing right now, and basically completely locks them out. So this is where the guy realizes that he's getting got, like the scammer. So just imagine the guy in India being pissed because he quickly learns that this guy is not really an idiot, and he's been
He's getting got.
he's been getting got. Yeah, so go ahead, play it, Junkyard.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
what do you mean?
What are you doing?
So he locked
What
him
are
out
you
already.
doing?
I got him.
Why are you putting Syscree on my computer?
What? But I already did it. Ben Chode, because you're scamming people. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my God!
What?
He's like, it's not fair.
You are taking my access and you are doing
Yeah.
like this.
I put password on
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Sisky.
It's not good.
Why is it not fair? You're trying
You
to
are
scam
giving me
me.
wrong password. Now I got you. Now I got you. You are giving me wrong password. From
but you're
that
too
time,
late.
Right?
I already put it. You're too late. This is your Ben Chode?
Oh my God! I'm not late. I
you
shut
don't-
down my computer.
No, I did it in time.
You know. No.
Yes,
no,
I did.
you didn't. I
Yes,
shut down
it's
my
right
computer.
here. It says it right here. You liar. Hey,
The guy-
You bloody
gets paid.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you call me that, Ben Chode. You remember me from earlier?
तेरा वाका बोल रहा घंटी का
Oh,
फोन
damn,
पे
Maki
तेरा बड़ा
Bull
फोन
Rundy, Ben Chode, Mother Chode.
Mother Chode.
You remember me from earlier? Huh? I'm the AnyDesk guy. Remember, I almost got you guys earlier. Ask your colleagues. But now I got you. Now I got you, huh?
You can stop it. He ends up hanging up after this. But I got you, Ben Chode, Teddy Maki Chu, Mother Chode. So basically, he said Ben Chode, which is sister fucker. Teddy Maki Chu means your mother's vagina, and then Mother Chode is motherfucker.
Oh,
So
man.
he let him have it in their language.
I think I told you guys already, but one time I almost got. I was at my girlfriend's house, and I had to have my laptop with me, and I was trying to watch these fights, and I was like, I was telling Junker, like, hey, send me the stream so I could watch it while I'm at my girlfriend's house. So I asked my girlfriend if I could borrow her MacBook. So I use her MacBook, and you told me to use the pop-up blocker.
Yes.
But I was
did.
using her computer, so I don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
So then it popped up, this pop-up popped up, and it didn't let me do anything. Like, I could move the mouse, but there was no exit button. There was no shutdown button. And I was like, oh, man, I'm fucked. And the only thing on there was, like, a number that you could call to, like, get your computer unlocked. They're like, oh, a virus warning, call this number so you can... I'm like, I'm stupid. I'm not calling this number. But I tried to, like, I was like, how the fuck do I do this? And I was quiet for, like, a half hour. And there was no volume coming from the computer. And my girlfriend was like, is everything okay?
You're like,
I'm like,
"Yes."
yeah, I'm good. And then she was like, did you get a virus? And I was like, well, I didn't get a virus, but this pop-up's not letting me do anything.
Command Q, bro.
I know, it took me a while. I finally figured, I looked up on my phone. I was like, how do I force quit this? And because it's a MacBook, I don't really use.
Yeah.
Command Q.
Yeah. got rid of it because it wouldn't like I was like I was trying to shut down Safari and it was blank. It was like it wouldn't let you shut down.
Also,
Safari.
if you hit go to the Apple icon,
It's a, you
click on it,
force quit,
and then select the hit end task.
Yeah, but that it didn't.
Or you press the power button and you just hold that shit.
Yeah, until it turns off.
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
turn it back on.
Yep. If you ain't trying to deal with that mess, like fuck this.
So I
Hard
had-
shutdown.
I had a mini heart attack for like a half hour. I was like, did I just fuck up her computer? And then she like knew it too. She was like, you're being really quiet. Did something happen to my computer? I was like, no.
Did you end up watching the fight or no?
Were you,
Yeah, eventually.
So what was running through your head? Were the thoughts of how expensive this was going to cost you run through? You're like, oh shit, this isn't going to be cheap.
I didn't think it was gonna get that bad. I just didn't want something to happen to it. I don't. Plus, I was like, I don't know what kind of file. Like, I don't know if she has anything important in here. You know what I mean?
Were you like those fucking benchodes?
Yeah,
You didn't know what bench
Before
was yet?
I even know what it was. This was like a year or two ago. I was like, those benchodes.
No, I like scamming the scammers too, but I only do it over the phone. Like I told you about the time that they called me from Dell, saying that they found the virus on one of my computers. They detected it, and they wanted to know if I could he gave me the serial number of the computer that was infected, and I'm like, or no, he gave me the model number. Sorry, he gave me the model number, and I'm like, oh yeah, well I got like 100 of those. Like, can you be a little more specific? And he's like, really? Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm rich, bitch.
No, I told him I was like, it's it's for a company. I knew it was a scam right away.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, he's like, oh, can you? I'm like, can you give me like the serial number or something? He's like, yeah, let me look it up. He's pretending to look it up.
Yeah.
He's like, do you guys have like computer technicians there? I didn't tell him I was. When I was like, yeah, we do. I'm like, do you want to talk to him? He's right here. And then he hung up on me.
He's like, oh shit, someone that might know something. I got called by the IRS once during
The
tax season.
supposed IRS.
Yeah, that I owed $2,432, and
Do they want it in
Little-
Bitcoin?
no, they wanted it in Walmart gift cards.
Oh, okay.
And if I didn't pay, they were going to send cops to my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
I didn't know the IRS started taking Walmart gift cards.
Yeah, people are dumb. Like that happened not too long ago at my job. This lady, she was a nurse, so she has to have some sort of degree. Like you just can't become a nurse.
Like all willy nilly.
Yeah, well, like you have to have a degree, like at least an associate. So
Not for a nurse. You have to be certified.
no, you have to have like.
But yeah, you have to have your bachelor's degree usually.
Well, my mom.
Anyway,
certification.
you need a certain
You need
level of
something.
education.
Right.
You,
Junkyard.
you need some
Fucking
level of
junkyard.
education.
Because my mom, she has is her associate's.
Move your
She's-
mic a little bit closer.
And she's she's a nurse. Anyways, fucking junkyard. I think she knows everything. Anyways, she came to my job and she was like, yeah, I got a call from the IRS saying I owe the money and that the only way I could pay it is in iTunes gift cards. And I bought them and then I gave him the number and then that was it. I haven't. She was like, so I feel like I've got scammed. I was like, yeah, you did. She was like, can I return them? Is there anything? I was like,
Nope.
no.
No, can I return them?
Once you use those cards, I mean, there's not much I could do. I mean, I'm sorry. She was like, well, can you see who used them? I was like, you have to get in touch with Apple or something with the
Yeah.
gift card.
Yeah.
Like once we sell you the gift cards, that's it. That's as far as my jurisdiction goes. I don't know.
Jurisdiction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my jurisdiction is this fucking store. I don't know. Whatever happens out of here, I don't know.
You see that exit?
Yeah.
That's where my jurisdiction ends.
Yeah. So I don't know who used them, but that's it.
Did you tell her it was just a bunch of benchodes?
Yeah. So you probably look out for some benchos. Gotcha. But it's like it's more common than you would think. Like we laugh about it and like, oh yeah.
Well,
idiot.
I figure it's like you said, it's more common than we think because it's enough to keep them in fucking business.
Yeah, like,
Well, there's a chick at my job that I got, and she came in the next day and like wanted us to look at her computer, and she's like, "Oh, I already paid these guys like $300 or some shit." And we're like, "Why?" She's like, "Because I needed it like right away, and you guys weren't available because it was the weekend or some shit." And I'm like, "You're fucking stupid."
what did they just lock her computer?
I don't even know if it was all that. I think the same thing. She got the message on her, from
Oh,
the
it popped up.
browser,
Yeah.
and then she called, and
And
they
she
like
just-
fixed it.
They didn't do anything. They just took her money,
The
basically.
point is, if you take anything away from this podcast, it's like use some common sense.
Don't get got.
And then we and
The
then
IRS doesn't want gift cards.
No.
The IRS doesn't even call you. They do everything by mail.
yeah, they do.
Yeah. And not just like email. They do snail mail.
Yeah,
they do.
They will send you a letter that you have to physically open and read. They're not going to call you.
Nope.
They're not gonna fucking send cops to your house
They don't want iTunes gift cards.
Unless you're running like a fucking racketeering ring,
if
or
even- yeah.
or unless you're Wesley Snipes, then they might send cops to your house. You know,
if you never pay the IRS what you owe them, sooner or later, they're gonna get their money. They're just gonna fucking get what do you call it on your paycheck?
Garnish your
They're gonna
wages.
garnish your wages. So
they don't go from like oh, I never heard from the IRS in my life to the next day they're like, oh, we're gonna send cops to your house if
Yeah.
you don't pay. No, that's not how it works.
so
Like they will get their money,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not gonna send cops to your house right away unless you're in for felony tax evasion. All right, then they might send the authorities.
I've back when I was a irresponsible individual and had owed everybody money, I got my wages garnished once.
Did you? I did too. I think I got it.
I owed U.S. Bank money from a credit card back before because currently I have U.S. Bank, but this was before when I had a different one. Remember, U.S. Bank was Charter One,
Yeah,
and U.S. Bank was its own thing.
yeah.
I had gotten U.S. Bank when I lived in St. Louis, and they gave me a credit card. I was fucking like 19 years old.
And you're like suckers.
Yeah, exactly. And I fucking maxed it out, and I never paid it. And then like years later, I'm talking about years because
Yeah.
this was like back in 2003,
Yeah.
and they did like in 2008. They decided to garnish my wages for the shit I owed for them.
Who's
before.
a sucker now?
I was a sucker. In 2001 or 2003, they were the suckers. In 2008, I was the sucker.
They were playing the long game.
So, but here's what you do. Like, if you ever get your wages garnished, just get another job.
Yeah, basically.
It'll take them a few years to find you. So,
But anyway, they
why does it sound like shit? Is that just us,
that's
or is
you. No, it's you.
Okay, so it's
it sounds fine in here.
it? So it's not the recording then.
No, it's you.
Did you
it's
say
literally
s-
just you? I find it sounds
Did you
perfect.
say smells like shit or sounds like shit?
Says sound like shit.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, they stopped garnishing my wages, and then I was Gucci.
Now you're like debt free, right?
Yeah, now I'm debt free, great credit. I don't stiff anybody anymore. Nothing's in collection. What are you doing?
Don't you want to stiff somebody again though?
Sometimes I do,
Like, don't you want to say you don't need?
but I've
that?
worked so hard to get my credit back. It's like now it's like, man,
Maybe
I don't
after
want to take the hit.
maybe after you buy your house.
Well, see, so I'm done paying my car off next year. So after I buy my house, I plan on getting my wife a car. So
You're gonna buy her a whole car.
yeah, so I'll be in a little bit more of debt. You know what I'm saying? So I can't fuck up my credit that bad just right away.
So you're gonna enable her with means to leave you,
Yes.
Like physically. Like,
Yeah.
like physically. Just
Yeah,
like
that's the point.
like one day she's gonna up and dip.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
You had a good
That's
one.
the plan.
So you're gonna take on a house and a car note.
Well, she's actually so I pulled the old Tony on this one where I gave her not access. I added her as an authorized user, and now her credit she got like 700 credit, over
Nice.
700 credit.
Because it shows her histories from like fucking
From me.
from whenever you got it. Yeah.
So now she got her own credit card.
So she can actually get.
So she actually got a credit card under her own name.
and she can build on.
Yeah, and she can build on that. So hopefully by then she can use her own credit.
Oh,
get the car, you know what I'm
so
saying?
she'll ruin her own credit.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
Then she'll be a real American.
Right, but I was like, but I'm kind of thinking in case she can't, then at least I can get her, a car on my credit. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out.
Yeah. For those who don't know, a cool little life hack, is if you add someone or you get added as an authorized user for someone else's like family member or whatever credit card, you inherit the history of that entire card. So if they had it for like my mom added me as an authorized user for like some card that she had from fucking, I think Sears. She had a Sears MasterCard back for like 15 years. So she added me as an authorized user. You get your own card with your name.
Yeah.
But they don't run a credit check on me. So it never shows up as a hard inquiry.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden I have a card on my credit report and it shows that card's been in good standing for the past 15 years plus the limit. So my credit age just shot up.
Yeah.
And I went from like fucking 702 to like 760.
So if you went on Credit Karma, it was like credit history, it would say your mom's credit card because that's the longest.
yeah, it'll say that I had a card for like 15 years.
Oh.
So you inherit the history of that card.
But you gotta be careful because
Yeah.
not all credit cards do it. Like not all credit cards report that like the authorized users.
Yeah.
Most of them, like
Yeah,
most of the big ones,
majority
do, but,
ones do.
but not all. Like not all the credit cards do. Like there's the little ones.
Like
that won't-
Credit One Bank.
Yeah, they probably won't.
No.
or credit union.
Yeah.
And most of those, like those shitty ones, like those charge you to add a card.
Yeah.
Like if you add another card, it's like, oh, you got to pay like $200 or something.
Dude, they,
It's
they
like,
keep
fuck you.
they keep emailing me like, oh, you, activate your second account.
Yeah,
like,
I get that
like,
too.
Like, due to your good credit, you can now get a second line of credit for $1,500. I'm like, no, I don't want another.
Yeah, and then,
And then it's funny because like they'll send me those emails like, the due to your good credit, you get a credit increase.
Right.
Click here to activate, and then you click on it, and then it's like, oh, it's a one-time fee of $9. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm like, nope, I don't want it. And then like I guess I declined enough times to where they just gave it to me. Like, all right, fine, fuck it, just take it.
so I have one of those cards from when I had bad credit. One of those. It's a First Premier Bank card. My credit limit's $200. Okay, and the only reason I still have, I pay like a $6 monthly fee, and I pay a yearly like $70 fee or some shit. The only reason I still have it is because it's my oldest card on my credit, and I'm not gonna cancel until after I buy my house because I don't want to take
Yeah.
the hit right away.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious because like it's a $200 limit, and like I have other credit cards that are like 10,000, like no, like my American Express no limit.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker's got like what can I do with $200, a $200 limit? Like buy some gum?
Yeah, you can go grocery shopping on a slow day.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's it. Then you'll max it out.
Well,
and then it'll show that it'll show you have one card that is like at 90%.
Yeah, of utilization.
utilization.
Well, I keep it in my car for emergency, so in case like I forget my wallet or something, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to
Yeah, I want
fast.
I want to get rid of my credit one also, but it's like I said, it's also one of my oldest
oldest
ones.
card.
Even though it's costing me like $8 a month.
It cost me $6. Mine's cost me $6.
Fuck,
So you guys have
I'm getting got.
So you guys have a monthly subscription to.
Good credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, that's what it is. I pay a monthly fee to keep my credit score.
That's not bad. That's worth it. $8 a month, right?
I mean, if I wasn't spending $8 on that, I'd be spending it on something else that's
Yeah,
useless.
me too.
So
Like
too,
that Apple thing, whatever it is. You're spending double that.
Oh yeah, and your iTunes, your
Whatever the
iTunes
fuck
chart.
that was.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, my iTunes. Yeah, I never figured out what it was, so I just ended
You
up.
still haven't found out?
Well, the thing was, I canceled it
Last week, right? You said or 2 weeks?
a few weeks ago.
Oh.
So when I canceled it, they had charged me for the month of
Oh,
September.
so you won't know until next month.
So I won't know till like
October.
till October.
Maybe November.
Yeah, I'll find out whatever service I'm missing. I'll know that's what it was.
Oh, and you'll be happy to know I still haven't used your login.
I wouldn't know.
I bought a Nintendo.
Actually, you should try it because I don't even. I want to make sure I gave you the right one.
Oh.
I haven't changed the password in forever. I don't
Well-
think I did, but
Technically, I still have cable till tomorrow, even though I turned my box in already.
oh okay.
And I have an antenna now, guys.
Oh.
An antenna.
Ooh, so now when it
I haven't
rains-
had an antenna since
So what do you-
2000. Like
What are you using the antenna
7.
for?
to
regular
to
TV,
get like
regular channels.
over the air channels like channel 5, channel
Yeah.
7.
Do
Like,
you
I
even
wanna
watch those?
Yeah, the Bears game on
Oh,
Sunday.
okay,
I was on
okay.
Fox.
Sorry.
What else did I use it for? I used it for something else recently. I kind of went back to like old school, like,
'Cause I know-
seeing like just channel surfing. You know who the fuck channel surfs anymore?
Because I know that's like a big problem with people who are Cubs fans.
Yeah,
Because like they want to get rid of cable.
but it's on Comcast Sportsnet.
That and it's on WGN.
Yeah, WGN.
And I don't.
But
like-
WGN's over the air, so.
Oh,
You get-
then I guess you could do that.
You
right?
get
Well,
those games.
you only get, but the thing is that they're not
Yeah.
always on WGN. Sometimes they're on Comcast. So if you don't have cable, you're not gonna get to watch those games.
and there's like fucking 300 games a season, so
Yeah.
you're gonna miss at least a couple hundred of them.
Exactly.
I agree.
So
But that's my mom has cable. That's the only. She only watches two things. She watches Cubs games and Law and Order SVU. Whenever I go over there, it's just Law and Order SVU and fucking Cubs game. It's like, do you watch anything else? I mean, she watched Game of Thrones finally, but those are the two things.
I don't know. I haven't noticed that I don't have cable yet. I really have not noticed.
Like, how often do you like?
The only time I will notice, I'll tell you this, is one of these days I'm gonna want to watch something that's on like regular TV, but I want to watch it somewhere where when I'm not at home. Like so, like on for Comcast, you have a streaming app.
Yeah,
You can go and
but
click
that
and watch
streaming
whatever.
app sucks.
I don't know. I've never had problems with it.
I thought it was isn't it Watch Xfinity?
It's called Stream. I think it's just called Stream.
Oh, was that for your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't use it. I just use the one on my laptop.
Yeah, it's called Stream. See.
Oh.
Anyway, so you click it, you pick the channel you want to watch, hit it, and it'll just start playing. Over the internet. So one of these days, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, I want to watch like, for example, the Bears game. I can't watch it.
So for the app, you also got to be on the same network as the box, right?
Only for certain channels, not all of them."
Okay.
So, like for example, I like watching soccer. I want to watch Champions League, right? Champions League, like I'm a Juve fan. I want to watch Juve on Champions League. So like they're on like Galavisión or some shit. Like they're not on some of the other channels.
Yeah.
And that channel you have to be on the network, which is pretty fucking useless to me because most of the Champions League's game are on like Tuesday or Wednesday at like 2:00 in the afternoon when I'm at work.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to watch it from work.
Yeah.
And it's so either way, I'm gonna have to illegally stream it somehow. or legally stream it. We do, here at NKOTP, we do not
don't wanna get
support
caught up.
illegal streaming
You don't want to get sued and pay some iTunes gift card?
from the IRS. What is wrong? What do you keep feeling over there? Is your
Sounds like shit.
maybe I buy new headphones?
No, these are Mamba's headphones. Actually, I just realized.
Oh, Mamba,
How the fuck do you live like this, bro?
I was fine.
check your volume thingy. Maybe
No, it's not. It's this. Every time this gets like just the slightest,
I was
jiggle?
it like starts to. Like,
I was wondering why my headphones were so good. And I
No wonder you're like, bro. I'm good.
I think it's time for new headphones. We've had these headphones since we started the podcast.
I think it is.
and I've already switched out my headphones.
and I was good, but then I was using mine, but then Tony was like, "Give me my headphones." He was like, "Give me those." And I was like, "Okay, here you go."
Why don't you guys buy some headphones for yourselves?
I think I will.
Fine.
I'm just saying. That way you
I
guys.
said I will.
Great, good. Just saying that way you guys.
Can I borrow the company card?
I don't have a company card.
Yeah, it's got $200 limit.
that card.
Your
You're
credit
not gonna
won.
get. You're gonna get like half a headphone. You're gonna get one cup. You have to hold it.
Yeah, like a fucking DJ.
Like this and shit. Yeah. Yeah, man. I got these headphones. These are the only thing I use it for is for the podcast.
I'm gonna get the ones from Brookstone, the ones that like have the lights here, and they have like those anime ones. They have like ears.
Oh, you should get the cat. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cat ones. Yeah,
That'd be
I'm
hilarious.
gonna fucking get those.
How much are they?
They're like
probably
40.
not that much.
No, they used to, when they first came out, they were like 100 and something.
Holy fuck!
Now they're like $50, 40.
Still,
50.
that's expensive for some headphones.
Yeah, but they have lights
And they have cat ears. At
and
the
they
top.
have cat ears.
That's stupid as fuck.
They're very kawaii.
Mama's
I
gonna.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
he's so quiet. All right. Anybody else fucking hot down here?
It is kind of hot down here.
All right.
Can't open a window.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
take off my sweater.
Yeah, open a window, junkyard. It's fucking hot. And I rarely complain about the fucking temperature in here. I usually say it's cold.
Whatever.
But Mamba's already gotten the meat sweats.
Yeah.
Mamba always gets the meat.
I heard that you ate like 2 Little Caesars pizzas today.
Oh no. Who told you that?
Was it true? I mean, I'm just saying. I heard rumors that you slammed 2 Little Caesars pizzas.
That may or may not be true.
You can
Oh
neither,
no.
the net book. You can neither confirm nor deny that you slammed 2.
But
of
more
those.
than likely, I ate 2 pizzas.
Interesting.
Do you guys not have your air on, Joker? Well, I guess you don't need to. It is.
Joker's trying to open a window, and I don't.
All right, just leave it. You're not gonna go.
Did you open it?
No, I don't have that around because my mom turned it off because it's.
So you need
It's not
permission.
that she opened she opened the windows.
So you need permission from your mom to open a window. What can you ask her then if you can open a window?
She said no. She said fuck you guys.
She's too busy worried about her.
Her lost ear pod. All right, Joker's gonna try to open a window now.
Oh, there's two.
There's 2 windows.
There's
yeah.
2
Oh, there's
windows?
2 locks.
I think you just locked it.
Is that as far as it goes?
No, I can't open it more. Why don't you guys talk? Stop being
Huh? Because I'm waiting for you
We'll
to
wait for
open
you to
it.
open the window.
There we go.
Like I don't understand how it's taking you so long to open a window. Like,
can't reach it.
are you really that unfamiliar with window technology?
Yeah. These are new windows.
Why is that one broken? Joker, who broke your window?
All right, there we go. Get some circulation.
Yeah, hopefully that cat will come back.
Oh yeah, there was a cat earlier when we first started recording, and he wanted to get in.
And Joker didn't want to let him.
He looked through the window. He's like, "Why do I smell trash?"
That's why the cats are scavenging around here. Because they smell junkyard.
I got a
Alright, I'm
question.
back.
I got a question,
What's your question?
and how it might be a little racist,
We do not tolerate.
but it's
racism here.
racist against Mexicans.
Okay, that's
then
fine because
that's fine.
we're all Mexicans here.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel? So today's what, September 17th?
September 17th.
All right. So this weekend, well, September 16th is Mexican
Yeah,
Independence
and we're
Day.
drinking Mexican beer, Carta Blanca.
Well, we
It's a
were.
great Mexican beer.
We were. I finished mine.
It's probably pretty cheap beer too.
Take Tony's. He's not gonna drink the other one.
I'm full right now. My question is, how do you guys feel about the whole driving around with
the big flags.
gigantic flags hanging out your window.
I think it's pretty stupid. I mean, let's be honest. You don't see Americans just drive around with their fucking American flag out their window during the 4th of July.
But if they did, they would have good reason to, right? Because they're in America. That would make sense.
And like Mexico, there's nothing to be
Did you see
happy about.
Did you see the video I sent you about that
Oh,
ignorant ass-
the dude on the bus.
Well, not the
No, the
Oh.
guy that was talking shit to the cops.
the guy was talking shit to Caesar.
I didn't see that one,
You didn't see the video?
dude. Because you said these during work hours. I don't have time to look at these.
No, this was last night.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like late at night, and
I was sleeping probably.
we should watch it because our buddy Caesar's on it.
Oh,
Like,
like for literally?
like yeah, it's him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's not him.
It is
Oh.
him.
No,
Did you
it's
watch it?
For a split second, I was like, "Oh
It's
shit, that
him.
is Caesar."
Yeah. him.
If you listen to him talk, it's him. Oh, okay, we'll watch it after the show.
Anyway,
We'll watch it afterward. But yeah, one of our buddies, he's a CPD officer, and I guess some guy was talking shit to him, and I guess, I don't know, he has a hard job because I would have slapped the fuck out of him.
But I don't know
At that time, if it were me, Mexican lives do not matter,
what?
because I was working.
especially his.
I was working late this weekend. And every time I would get out of work, I would drive home or I would go get something to eat, and then there would just be hundreds of cars speeding down the street with gigantic Mexican flags hanging out their window. Like, I know most of you don't have insurance.
What do you call
Yeah,
it, bro?
they have SR22.
No.
That's like 22.
You ever heard of Loya Insurance?
Oh, there you go.
Or
Amigo Insurance?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it counts, yeah. But does
It's-
that
it's
does that
liability.
cover
Or
No.
Seguros Magnum?
It's
Does
only,
that-
it's only liability.
does that cover giant flags?
No,
No?
it's like the cheapest liability.
Liability.
I used to have Magnum insurance because I needed SR22 and it was like the cheapest one.
You need SR22?
Yeah,
Why did you get pulled over for not having?
kinda. So it's so fucking stupid. I was young.
Uh-huh.
I did a lot of stupid shit when I was young. If you didn't notice, I'm a responsible adult now. So I was driving. Yeah, I didn't have insurance because I was too cheap to pay it, and I didn't have that much money. So I printed out a fake insurance card because you can just print those out. You know, they're printed. They're just
That's
printed.
true. Unless they actually physically check, then
Right?
they
and
won't know.
They won't know. So, but the problem is when you get into an accident.
Ooh.
That's when,
Man, no.
if you don't have insurance, that's when that comes to bite you in the ass. But see, as a young 19-year, not even 8, I was gonna say 18 or some shit.
Full of youthful
Yeah,
exuberance.
I thought, nah, that's never gonna happen to me. So technically, I didn't get into an accident. It was stupid as fuck. Okay, and this is how I got caught. So I'm driving down the street, right, and I'm chilling. I was with our boy Splurge, and it was so fun. It was actually hilarious because it was right after we went to a a pyramid scheme meeting.
You guys went to a pyramid. Was it fucking Herbalife?
No, so let me go back a little bit.
Tell me about this
So,
pyramid
okay.
scheme. First of
Yeah.
all, how did you get into that meeting? Like, how?
Hold on, let me start from the beginning. So one day I'm working at Circuit City, right?
Uh huh.
And some dude comes up to me and asks me about like receivers, like, you know, audio
Yeah.
receivers. And I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, you know, you should get this one, blah, blah,
And then he
this
talked
one's
to
really
you?
good. And I like sold him on it. He's like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. He's like, you know what? He's like,
I like you.
yeah, exactly.
I like
Yep,
you.
yep.
You got spunk.
Yes.
was
That's-
recruiting
Yeah,
you.
he was. He's like, yeah, it's pretty much what he said. He's like, I like you. You know, you seem like you're really smart. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. Clearly, he didn't know I had fake insurance. he's like
he didn't know that head wasn't that good.
he didn't know in a couple of years my paycheck was gonna get fucking
Garnished.
Anyway,
You were well on your way to garnishment.
yeah, and my loans were in default. Like, dude, all sorts of fucked up shit. Anyway, so he is like, you should come to this meeting. We're looking for, you know, like entrepreneurs, people that like, you know, you wanna
Oh,
be your own
and you were,
boss.
and back then this was before Facebook, so you were like,
So you were like, "What?
entrepreneur. I could be an
I
entrepreneur.
can be an entrepreneur. I can experience financial freedom.
yeah,
You mean I don't have to work a 9 to 5?
yeah, basically. And this was for, and he actually sold me on it too because it was a company that was under Citibank, which really was under Citibank. It wasn't like that. Wasn't like it was for real.
Was it the?
It was a
was
pyramid
it-
scheme
was it
under
fucking-
Citibank.
Was it Cutco? The fucking knives?
No,
Or some shit?
no. It was a financial thing.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it. I'm sure if I looked it up, I could find it. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool. he's like, yeah, come to the. Why don't you? Here's my card. Blah blah. He's like, just can you? Why don't we set up a meeting? It's at this time. Blah blah. I'm like, well, fuck it, whatever. Anyway, I told Splurge about it.
Like, bro,
Like-
how would you like?
Well, you remember Splurge was out of a job for a while.
one-time investment opportunity.
Exactly. Oh yeah. That was when because he quit.
Yeah,
He quit, and then the job that he got, he got laid off
yeah, some shit.
for a while. Some weird shit. Okay.
Anyway, but he didn't have a job, and I'm like, bro, let's go to this meeting, whatever, blah blah. We could be entrepreneurs, bro.
Why didn't you invite me?
Because you had a job.
Oh, Price, I told you to fuck off.
No, you did it. I didn't,
I'm like, look, you two twats are gonna get
No,
got,
it's
and you're like, no, we're not. We're gonna be entrepreneurs.
It's because I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I didn't want you to be an entrepreneur with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
You, I don't want to see you shine. Anyway, so me and Splurge go to this meeting, right? You can hear cicadas. Anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah, so-
They're not going to hear it through the podcast.
Yeah, they are. Because
they're
we can
not.
hear it.
Okay,
Anyway,
We have cicadas. Spoiler alert. Continue.
anyway, so we go to this meeting, right? And like, they try to pitch us like, oh, this is awesome. It's a great company, blah, blah. He's like, man, I remember they put down Wisconsin Dells. They're like, most people for vacation, they go to the Dells. Like, if you work here, you never have to go to Dells again. You're going to go to real vacations like Hawaii and Europe
Oh,
and shit like
shit.
that.
I've been to Hawaii. I would have liked to join that pyramid scheme.
And I'm like, holy fuck. Like, yeah, you could be making so much money, blah, blah, whatever. Anyway.
You'd be living the life.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, that's fucking awesome. Maybe I don't want to do this, blah, blah. So they're like, all right, go home, think about it, talk to your wives, talk to your family members, blah, blah, and then get back to us, whatever. Okay.
What were they selling, though? Or what is it?
No. So there was like a financial thing. So you'd have to go to people and like pitch them their financial like they had these like savings things or like insurance or some shit. So you pitch it to other people and then they'd buy in, and you'd make money off of it. But then if you got other people to sell under you, then you'd make more money. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking pyramid scheme. You got people who work under you.
Is it that insurance pyramid scheme?
It wasn't. I don't know if it was necessarily insurance. It was like financial.
Because
Like,
there's
options.
there's one that like
Here, I can look it up.
look up insurance pyramid scheme.
Well, it was a Citibank though. It was like a city.
No, I'm sure it was owned by Citibank, but like I know there's one because there's one that like I have some Facebook friends that keep posting about that shit. Something about like and I know they sell insurance, but it's like a multi-level whatever.
Multi-level marketing.
Multi-level marketing.
Like Amway.
Like Amway. So but look up. Oh, Primerica.
Primerica. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Primerica.
Bro, I have friends that are going to Hawaii all the time. What are you talking about? Why didn't you stick with it?
That's exactly what it is. You're right. It's Primerica. It was. Yeah. I guess it's owned by Citibank or some shit, right? Or was it at one point? It's not. Maybe not anymore.
Yeah, because my friend, she posts about that shit all the time.
Let me see. Yeah. Member of Citigroup. Citigroup has IPO spinoff of Primerica. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Primerica. Anyway. Yeah. So same thing. You sold shit to people, and you got people to work under you, and then you made more money, and blah blah blah. You built your team, whatever. Anyway, so we're like, yeah, man, that sounds cool, blah blah. So I'm driving home, right, and I'm all hyped on this Primerica shit.
You're like, I'm gonna.
This is after the meeting.
This is after the meeting.
So you're sold on the meeting.
Yeah, well, not really like 100% sold. I had my doubts.
Okay.
But I was still thinking, like, man, I could really use a better job. I fucking hate Circuit City. Like, I've been working there
Yeah.
for years. It sucks, blah blah.
You were like, fuck the Dells.
Yeah, I was like, fuck the Dells. I want to go to Hawaii.
I'm sick of fucking Wisconsin Dells.
Even though I've never been there. At the time, I'd never been there.
You never been there, but you never not wanted to
Exactly.
go.
You never been there, but you were already tired of it. You were like, I'll never have to go there again.
Exactly. So I'm driving home, and I remember I was at a red light, and I was looking at my cell phone. At the phone, I had a U.S. Cellular phone, back when U.S. Cellular was around. And I was looking at it. I think I was texting somebody, but it was back, the old phones. It was a flip phone. And I'm looking at it.
Oh, you were using T9?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm looking at it like I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I think, I was talking to some girl, one of the girls I think we used to talk to. Well, I used to talk to, but you knew who it was. And I let off the brake for like a split second, and I guess I got too close to the car in front of me, and I bumped them. Like I literally bumped. I hit the gas. I let go of the brake,
Oh, okay.
and I at fucking idle speed, I bumped
Yeah.
them. So that's like less than 5 miles an hour,
Like a
right?
left tap.
Yeah, like a tap. There's this old couple, like old Polish couple. They get out of the fucking car all like crazy and shit, like what the fuck, blah blah blah, like getting my fucking I'm like relax. I get out of the car and I'm like, and I look and I'm like, not like it was a little scratch, like I did scratch the bumper, it wasn't that bad, and I'm like, relax. It's not, like, let's pull. We were in the middle of the street and the light turned green and we're at a red light. It turned green. I'm like, let's pull over. There's a currency exchange right here. Let's pull. No, let's fucking, like, dude, there's fucking, like, lines of car behind us. Let's just pull into the currency. We'll talk about it. We'll call the cops, do whatever.
Do you think if they were younger, they'd be like, whatever, let's
Yeah,
go?
probably. So we pulled to the side and they're like, this fucking, blah, blah. Why don't you watch where you're going? But like, relax. Like, I hit you at like less than 5 miles an hour and you're flipping out. Like, it's a little scratch. We called the cops. They wanted a police report, blah, blah. They took my insurance information, right? And like, whatever. Everything worked out. At least I thought it did. Then like a couple weeks later, I get a call from their insurance company saying, "Oh, like we called your insurance company and you're no longer." It was actually I was insured by them at one point. I had just changed the dates on the cards to make it look like it was still valid.
Yeah.
So they said you're not with
like,
them anymore.
What?
They're like, you have to.
When did that happen?
Right. They're like, you have to pay their deductible. Their deductible is $500.
$500?
Yeah, and I'm like, and I was a kid, dude. I was working for fucking Circuit City. I'm trying to get into Primerica to make some money, get out of the Dells. You know what I'm saying?
You were like, hold on, I got some things moving.
He's like, hey, can you give me a month or two? I'm making some moves right now.
So I didn't have the $500 to pay them, to pay the deductible. So I'm like, fuck, and I just didn't pay it. Sooner or later, my license gets suspended. Then, in order for me to get it renewed, I had to get SR22 to prove that I had.
Did you have to get it for 3 years too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like that in other states, but Illinois, if you got to get SR22 insurance, you got to get that shit for 3 years.
And for those who don't live in Illinois and don't know, maybe because I don't know if other states have SR22 or live in Europe, SR22 is state reporting. So they have to tell the insurance company has to tell the state that you have insurance for a set amount of time and you're paying it and you're up to date.
Kind of like you're on probation.
Yeah, you're on probation with your insurance.
And also, it's always 3 years. If you're like me and who's stupid, and you for some reason hear 1 year, and you decide to stop paying after that 1 year.
Did you have SR22 too?
I had it twice.
I had it twice.
Because the first year, I could click because I had to go to court because I got pulled over for having insurance. It was that same protege that I got towed. For a while, it was like something was wrong with it, so I wasn't driving. I was like, I'm not paying insurance on it. And then one day, my grandfather was like, well, follow me to this guy's house. He'll fix it for you. I was like, okay. So I was like, it'll just be one quick drive. I'll just drive down there. Well, I got pulled over for not having my seatbelt on, and I didn't have insurance. So I had to go get SR22 insurance on it. And I remember the judge said, yeah, you just got to get SR22 insurance for 1 year and to prove that you have insurance, and then you'll be good. Turns out it was 3 years. So I got it with who the fuck did I get it from? This one insurance company that's Chicago United.
Oh yeah.
I got it with Chicago United. And
is that the one that's always advertised by
by Eddie and Jobo?
Yeah.
It's something
United Auto Insurance 773-202 9000.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
We got you covered, Chicago.
So
I actually had them too at one point.
After I think
those are the people I scanned. Actually, those are the people I had the fake insurance from.
Oh, okay,
was from them.
So with Chicago United, I think with SR22, you paid 9 months and they'll give you the last 3 months free.
Oh, nice.
So the lady on the other end, when I was paying it, she was like, "Yeah, you're covered for the rest of the year." I was like, "All right, good, I'm done. Bye. I don't have to deal with you anymore." So that's when I got pulled over like a few years later in the McDonald's parking lot, and he was like, "Yeah, your insurance is expired." I was like, "What?" No, he was like, "Your license is suspended." I was like, "What?" And they took me to jail. Because apparently Chicago United tricked on me. I'm like, yeah, he stopped paying.
So they report when you pay.
Well, they have to report.
And
you
they also
stupid. It's
and
SR22.
and they also trick if you don't.
Yeah,
pay.
they don't.
Bunch
So
of
my
tricks.
license was suspended because of that. And I was driving on a suspended license for like 3 years, and I didn't know.
It happens.
Which is a good thing because I remember I got into an accident once. The only accident I've ever been in, it was on Cermak and almost Cicero. I was gonna go pick up your brother from work because we worked at the same place. I got into an accident on my way there. It was like a fender bender, but the girl drove off, and I was gonna call the cops. I was like, "Fuck it, let me just go pick up your brother because the car could still." Good thing I didn't call the cops
because your license was suspended.
They would have arrested me right there.
That's hilarious.
So yeah,
I feel like if Tony drove, he also would need SR22 at one point of his life, but because he didn't drive anywhere, he didn't need it.
Never drove. So.
So just a heads up, if you ever live in Illinois, I don't know about in other states, and you ever get like in some traffic incident or something, or license or insurance, you might have to get SR22.
You need it. Just how about this? Just a friendly thing. Don't drive without insurance in Illinois or any state for that matter. You should always have insurance. We've learned that the hard way. I always have insurance now. Obviously, I don't not have insurance. Like,
well, plus, I mean,
and plus, I have money for insurance. So it's a different story.
That and like, I have a car and I'm making car payments.
Right. Well, yeah, you can't have a you can't buy a new car without full coverage. Yeah. So
just a friendly reminder.
Yeah.
So what happened with Primerica?
I never signed up.
Why not?
He called me. That guy called me like after, and I just ghosted him.
Oh, you didn't answer?
No.
Damn.
No, because then I realized it was a scheme. After a while, I'm like, it sounds too good to be true.
What if he was like, bro, you're missing out on a once in a lifetime?
He probably did say that at one point.
Huh?
I probably was like you. I was scared of success.
Oh.
I didn't want to. I don't want to do something with myself. I was like, I'll just stay at Circuit City. It's fine.
In retrospect, do you think that was a better move?
Yes, I think that was the best move.
Anything outside of a pyramid scheme is a good move.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't go to Primerica or Quick Start.
But you could have been like vacationing in Europe.
Yeah.
I did.
Primerica goes on vacation all the time.
Yeah.
I've been to the Dells and a couple times. And I've been to Europe.
And don't they give you
and I'm going to Japan.
And don't they give you a BMW or something too?
Yeah, I think if you hit like a goal, supposedly you get a BMW. Supposedly, never seen it, but supposedly.
With Prime America,
Primerica. I think if you hit a certain goal, it's like Mary Kay. If you hit a certain goal, they give you that pink Cadillac. But yeah, guys, you guys want to join?
Prime America.
You guys want to be an entrepreneur?
I'm always open to new business opportunities.
I am always looking for new business ventures.
We could join Primerica and Herbalife. Be making that bank.
We could sell to each other.
Yeah. We could sell each other insurance and Herbalife.
Yeah. And we could we'll be each other's like one of us will we should join 3 pyramid schemes so we can be the bosses. Like Tony will be the boss of Herbalife because he looks like he takes it. You can be the boss of Primerica. And
No, I
want to
sell knives. I want to sell knives.
Okay, you could be the boss of Cutco, and I'll be the boss of Primerica.
So we'll each sign up for one pyramid scheme, and then we'll
hire each other.
and then we'll hire each other for our own, so that we will all be in 3.
Yeah.
But then we'll all be making money because we're all gonna have like
And
our what do you call it? Our downline or what they?
I don't know what the fuck you call it.
There's a term for the people.
But since we're
Pipeline? There's a pipeline?
but it's okay because there's 3 of us.
the
It's like a
Irish
real
pipeline?
pyramid. It'll be a real
Oh,
pyramid because there's
yeah.
3 of us. We'll be 3 points of the pyramid.
See, now you're thinking. You keep that. Instead of a continuous loop, it's a continuous pyramid of money coming in.
Yep.
I like the way you think, Joker.
Yeah, that's right. We should start our own pyramids. We should start NKOTP.
Do you think we could use this podcast as a platform?
Yeah, to sell it.
To promote our brand. Like, hey.
They're like, damn, Tony, you're looking really fit. What have you been doing lately?
Herbalife,
What? What's Herbalife?
bro. Come to one of my seminars.
How do I get to the seminar?
I will give you the address.
Yeah.
Speaking of real life, there's you guys. I think we might have talked about it. Did you watch it? That documentary on Herbalife on
No.
Netflix. It's called Betting on Zero.
No, you told us about it last week, I think.
No,
No, you didn't tell us about it. Last This is the first time
This
I
is
heard
this is about like last.
I feel like you've told us about this
I
recently.
did, but I'm talking about this maybe. About
we talked about. This is the second week we've talked about.
No,
About pyramid
no,
schemes?
but
I thought you mentioned last week when we talked about pyramid schemes.
no, but
Why do we keep talking about
well, I did mention Herbalife last time, but I mentioned the documentary like I think
Oh, I don't
over a
remember.
year ago.
Anyway,
It's really good. Betting on Zero. Check
Is
it
that
out.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Is it that doc?
I'll add it to my queue.
Was it that documentary or something? I remember seeing something where apparently there's a lot of older Hispanic people who fall for these, especially Herbalife.
That's
Well,
the, that's
because
the
you're
one.
poor.
I think that's the one because it talks about how Herbalife targets like
Older
Hispanic
Hispanic people,
Hispanic,
who don't know
the
any better.
lower income.
Who don't know any
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like garage fulls of shit.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, you're right. Betting on Zero. I see it.
It's really good. Check it out. Betting on Zero, Netflix.
Should I also watch Dirty Money, Trump, An American Dream, The Great Hack?
I haven't seen any of those.
Oh, those are all.
But
They're being
Are they all like? If you like, are those related to?
I don't know. Ooh, you know what else is recommended? Icarus. That's a great
Oh,
documentary.
that's a good
That
documentary.
was really good.
For those of you who haven't watched Icarus, watch it. It's fantastic.
You guys should watch Free Solo.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
You guys should watch Blackfish.
I saw that
watched
one.
it,
That was
but-
good. That one was good. It's sad. That was really sad. For that reason alone, I will not. I refuse to go to SeaWorld.
I've never actually had a desire to go to SeaWorld. So does that mean I'm doing my part?
Yep,
Yes.
you are.
Okay.
Because as long as like, see, if you never had a desire, but now after Blackfish, you have even less of a desire.
See, I actually went to San Diego, and my wife was like, "Let's go to SeaWorld." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to SeaWorld." We watched Blackfish together actually, and I'm like, "No, don't you remember Blackfish?" She's like, "Oh,
Does she not care?
she does, but she forgot."
Oh,
She was new to America, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, in Mexico they have cockfights every weekend, so they don't care about animals.
yeah. I've watched cockfights and bullfights. In Mexico, they have all that shit.
That's
It's
why-
pretty normal.
That's why it's a third world country.
Like, the cockfights.
I just never thought, like, even as a kid, I never thought zoos or anything were that exciting.
I like the zoos.
Really?
Not that much, but like, yeah, you know,
I still think-
once in a great while, I'll be like, "Oh, hey, let's go to the
They're
zoo."
just like, they're never there. And if they are there, they're not doing anything. You know what I mean?
What do you want them to do?
Something. Fuck. Like, if you go to a zoo, the best time I've ever had in a zoo, your battery's running low. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
All right. The best time I ever had at a zoo is when I went to Brookfield Zoo, and we went to the giant ape house, which just, for those who don't know, it smells like straight up shit. It's a giant enclosure, and
Yeah, because they shit everywhere.
yeah, so it doesn't smell good in there. It smells like ape ass. The best time I ever had is I was sitting there looking at the baboons, and one baboon must have been the male baboon, I'm assuming.
You're not a baboon expert.
Not a baboon expert. Walked up to this other
Not a
baboon.
baboon.
Slapped this, I think it was a female in the ass. Slapped in the ass. It just started taking her to Pound Town.
Oh shit!
Just gave her a quick slap in the ass and just started going at it. And I was like a kid. I was like, look, yeah. Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see stuff like
You
that?
start fapping to the baboons.
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
I could just see a little mamba just.
I mean, this is before like I discovered pornography on the internet.
So that was the best.
That was the best time I ever had at the zoo. Other than that, they're not doing much. You don't feel bad for animals at the zoo?
Yeah, sometimes, but like I know that at least at like the zoos around here, they take care of them. You know, at least they do the best they can. And they're not like, you know, you see the zookeepers and shit. They go in there and they're like, you know,
Oh yeah? Tell that to Harambe.
that was different. That's because the little kid, dumbass little kid. That's the fucking parents' fault for letting the little kid fucking get that close and like fall into the goddamn pit
You know why? You know why they took Harambe out?
because he was supposedly gonna hurt the kid,
No.
which he wasn't even doing shit.
Because he was telling he was trying to spread the word about 9/11.
Oh yeah,
They took him out. Harambe was like, "Look, kid, I don't have much time to tell you." And then the zookeeper's like, "Oh shit!
shit.
Oh no, he's about to take him out."
He's about to reveal
Yeah.
that jet fuel does not melt steel beams.
yeah. Dicks out for Harambe, guys.
Same thing. I was watching this video earlier about pandas. Like, why do we have to save them?
Oh yeah, pandas are like
Stupid as
one of
fuck.
the derpiest animals. Like,
Yeah, they're so useless.
like they're like I saw this funny ass one where like this mother panda had like a baby, and I guess like the zookeepers like had to take the baby for like examination or for shots or some bullshit, but they don't want to just walk in there and like yank the baby from the mom. So what they do is like through the bars like they'll like give like they'll like put an apple. And then the mom panda just goes for the apple and just fucking forgets about it. And then they just like grab the baby panda and you can actually like squeeze him through like through the bars. He just take him away, and then the mom doesn't even fucking give a fuck. She's just eating the apple.
I was trying to think
This is why they're endangered.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself. I was like, I don't think pandas are in danger because of something humans do.
No, they're endangered.
I just think
they're
they're in danger because they're retarded.
yeah.
And you
Yeah.
could call pandas retarded because they're not human beings, right?
You can.
So I could use the R word for them.
Yeah.
Yes, because they're animals.
They're retarded.
They are like all they do is eat like majority of their diet like they eat like bamboo. Even though bamboo offers like zero nutritional value for them, but that's all they fucking eat.
Yeah.
It's like why would like they have teeth like bears, but they don't hunt. They just eat fucking
Yeah.
bamboo.
They're bears, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, I was watching this video, I was like, oh, they're fucking bears. Like they could probably kill you if they wanted to, but they were like, oh, this bamboo is fine.
Yeah.
I'm good with bamboo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep all day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb this tree and then bust my ass
on the way down.
on the way down.
on every branch.
yeah.
So it's like, why are we going through all this effort to save the pandas
I guess because they just look cool.
if they're too derpy to save themselves?
They are too derpy to save themselves.
I guess they look cool.
Like I think the 95% or whatever of the panda population, and they're all in captivity because they won't survive.
Yeah, they're just useless.
Yeah.
Why are we going through this effort to? Nobody's hunting pandas, right? Like nobody's paying to go hunt them.
No, don't they do that in Asia? Don't they have like those pills that have like panda shit in them that's supposed to make you like?
No, I think that's rhino.
Oh,
No, but
That's not a
no,
panda.
nobody hunts pandas because
It'd be too easy.
yeah, it's no fun if you're just
Yeah.
like, and there's none in the wild. To
You could
hunt.
probably get closer enough to a panda, choke it out, and it won't do anything.
yeah.
You don't even have to shoot it with a gun,
You can just go strangle it.
and it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, or you can just go grab one of the baby pandas and just take it.
Yeah,
with you.
take it.
Just drop an apple. and-
Yeah, the mom was like,
I'm,
"Deal,
deal,
deal."
done.
so I have a question.
What's your
Because
question?
you brought it up.
Is it about pandas?
No, it's not about pandas. It's about the retarded word.
Mm-hmm.
So I know why it's offensive if you call like someone that's mentally disabled or challenged retarded. But if I call you retarded, like
Well, no.
retarded means like slowly, like slow in development.
Well, Michael Scott put it best. You don't call a retard retarded because that's in poor taste.
Right.
You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded. That's a quote from The Office.
But I'm like, I understand. I understand why it's offensive to like say that to people because I mean, I guess people with mental disabilities aren't technically delayed or behind. They actually have something else wrong with them. But
Well, it's just that
if I think you're slow, and you are behind, and I call you retarded, then I'm just saying that you are behind or slow.
Well, you're right, but the problem is that word has been like it's developed negative connotations over
Yeah,
time
I guess.
to where you can't just freely just like any
Yeah.
word like
But same thing, like I could say like a thing, like something that's not like alive, retarded, and it could like technically be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like
yeah,
like a computer if it doesn't like
or something, or if like an actual thing
Yeah.
is being stupid, like oh that shit is retarded,
Yeah.
like that's stupid. But like I say, you don't call people.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but it's just I don't know.
But yeah,
I think we need to take the word back.
Yeah,
what
like,
was that in the old Marvel comics? Straight dick.
oh, he needs that thing between. It was Iron Man talking to Captain America, and Iron Man was like something. Captain America, you need some straight dick from Iron Man. And Captain America was like,
No, he's like, you could use some straight dick.
yeah, from Iron Man. And the Captain America was like, maybe I do, Iron Man, maybe I do. Apparently, straight dick.
Back in like the 30s.
Yeah, or
Was slang,
whatever was
whatever
slang
era.
for real talk.
Yeah. So if someone says straight dick, that means real talk. So I guess, but when you read it in context now, it's kind of hilarious. Like
Mama needs some straight dick.
you need some straight dick, Mamba.
I need some real talk. Yeah, I got in trouble the other day by my girlfriend. So me and my girlfriend took a walk. We were playing Pokemon Go, and then we stopped at this. Shut up! Don't laugh.
It's funny. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, we stopped at this gym and we were battling at a park. Where
You were battling each other?
no, it's a gym.
Okay.
Where a park where people go to do stuff.
Right.
So I noticed this guy walk by us and he kind of stopped and he pulled his phone out. So I'm like, oh, this guy is playing Pokemon Go too. So I was like minding my own business. And then I see my girlfriend turn around and then the guy leave. And she was like, I think that guy was going to record us. I was like, really? She was like, yeah, I think he was going to make fun of us. But he saw me looking at him and he's like, oh, sorry. And he left and he put his phone back away. And then I said something that my girlfriend didn't like. I called him the F word.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, man, what a... And I got in trouble because my girlfriend was like, why would you say that? I was like, what do you mean? She was like, that's very offensive. I was like, to who? She was like, to gay people. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not calling him gay. I'm just calling...
him a I'm not calling him gay. I'm just calling him the F word.
I was like, there's a difference. I don't know if the guy's gay, but I do know that he's...
So I'm pretty sure that didn't go over well either.
She didn't see my point of view for it. Regardless of whether the guy has sex with other men, that means nothing. But I do know he's a big old... You know what I mean? even if he like, I don't like the guy because he was already trying to record us, but who that guy sleep with makes no difference. But I know that he is in fact a faggot.
So he was gonna come and record you guys playing Pokemon?
I guess he was
Fucking
gonna like put it
weirdo.
on Snapchat or
Because
something.
you guys are nerds.
Yeah, like oh, look at these guys trapped in 2016. That's what I could think of. But my girlfriend turned around and looked at him, and he like put his phone away. He was like, "Oh, sorry." Then he walked away, and that's when I said what I said, and she was more mad at me for what I said than him trying to record.
Then for a fucking creeper trying to record you?
Yeah.
Did you tell her that her anger is being misplaced?
I tried to, but it's still. She just said, She's like, you don't want to offend anybody or upset anyone. I'm like, yeah, but
Do you know? Did you tell her how offended you were that he was trying to record you?
what? She needed somebody to yell at.
Did you tell her what a bundle of sticks are?
Yeah. If that's what I was referring to him as.
A bundle of sticks.
He was indeed a faggot. He was a bundle of sticks. So you can't say anything anymore without getting.
Yeah. You can't say anything in this cancel culture.
What's cancel culture?
Everything's canceled. If you see something stupid, whether you say it now, whether you say it 15 years from now, you can't because you'll be canceled.
I think we're gonna have to scrub this podcast clean because what if one day one of us like.
Goes into politics?
Or we all blow up or something, what if one of us tries to try out for SNL, and then videos of us saying
Like that one guy that said,
Yeah,
saying
that's-
like chink, right?
that guy, I think he said chink.
Yeah.
This the guy who just got canceled because he got called out to SNL, and then some guy, I guess a journalist or a stand-up comedy journalist, put up a tweet of this guy doing imitations or something, or maybe I didn't really watch the video, but apparently he was saying in a racist Asian accent, like he was saying "chink" repeatedly. And now he's not working with Saturday Night Live anymore.
That's why we got to get ahead of this. We got to get ahead of
So-
the
You
story.
got to get ahead of the
how about that?
narrative.
Exactly. So as soon as we get auditions, we immediately scrub the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be out there though. It'll always once it's on the internet. It's out.
I don't think anybody's really like.
no one's downloading our shit.
Well, but if you blow up, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, they have a podcast. Let's listen to it."
No,
They're gonna go back.
No,
Scrub it clean.
We're gonna scrub it before we blow up.
But it'll be out there, dude.
How is it gonna be out there if we pull it?
You would have to assume that
Because,
somebody.
like for example, like at Stitcher, they keep it like a host, and even if you delete it from your thing, you can't delete it from them. There are
but
certain services that'll do that.
people wouldn't be
So
able
you're
to.
fucked.
People wouldn't be able to click on it, right?
Yeah, they can. They can listen to it. Like you go back and listen to my old, even though I don't host my old podcast anymore, you can still go on there and listen to it.
But could you go in there and manually delete them?
No, you can't. That's the whole thing. You can't. You can't remove it.
So we're fucked.
You were fucked.
Well, I didn't call anybody the F word.
No, bro. What you do is you say you don't you just you have a don't give a fuck attitude. That's how you get ahead of it. Just be like, you know what? I said what I said. This is a podcast. We were here for entertainment.
So you
It's
double down.
comedy.
You
Yeah,
double down
on
on
it.
We
it
have-
like
we-
Dave
we-
Chappelle.
So
Yeah.
now we have no choice but to double down.
Yeah.
Like we don't have another option.
Right. And you just say, I said what I said. I did what I did.
Yeah, I said it.
This is a
And I'll
podcast.
do it again.
Did I learn from my mistakes? Probably not.
Am I gonna do it again? Hell yeah.
Exactly. See?
All right, because we're all about hot takes.
That's right. But
That was-
anyway.
All right, what's next on the docket?
I don't know. I just think it's you got to be careful what you say now.
Yeah, of course you do. Everybody, like, we never have problems with, like, hearing shit. You hear fucking people, you hear airplanes, you hear
You must have some
cicadas.
good ass. You have some good ass windows.
Yeah, I do.
Too bad they're keeping all the air out. Like I feel better now.
Yeah.
I feel better.
But
So
your windows are so good they keep the air out.
yeah.
It's like we're like suffocating in here.
And, like, so all the podcast listeners and viewers are going to hear all the airplanes.
It's okay.
We
Sounds like we're recording outside.
We're somewhere outside. Fuck it.
That's what makes it more real.
Yeah.
Cicadas and shit.
We're outside.
Fucking cats coming up the windows. Anyway, all right, let's go. Let's get to what do we get? What else we got going on here?
We have YouTube comments.
No, we don't have any YouTube comments. No emails. Nobody loves us. I think it's time for us to quit.
Yeah,
I know that's what you want.
No, but I just started like doing this again.
You have a renewed.
I love for it. The art of podcasting.
Let's get to our news story, shall we? Oh, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no! What did you do?
Oh, I disconnected it. Hold on.
Although we're having
Please hold.
technical difficulties.
Well, it's because since I got what do you call it? I got work late or got out of work late, and I got home a little late, and then you guys were already on your way and shit.
Yeah, but we still had time because Tony had to show up.
We didn't have that much time because I had to,
I feel like you had enough time.
Sure didn't. I didn't have enough time for anything. All right. Anyway, let's go do our crazy news story, shall we? So, artificial insemination facility has mass semen explosion after fire erupts. Thousands of dollars worth of bull semen has gone up in flames after a fire erupted at an artificial insemination facility in Australia. The country fire authority called to the scene in Gippsland, Victoria at around 3 a.m. local time on Tuesday, September 17th. That's today. See, we're up to date on our news. Anyway, by the time firefighters arrived at Yarram Herd Services, the 250 square meter building was completely engulfed. It took 10 fire crews over 2 hours to get to the fire under control, with a total of 36 firefighters working to contain the flames. At the time of the writing, it's unclear exactly how the blaze began. An approximate 100 cylinders filled with cattle semen had been destroyed during the fire, as reported by ABC News.
Wait, how many cylinders?
100
100 cylinders?
filled with cattle semen.
How much is in one cylinder?
I don't know. It's probably big cylinders.
Google it.
It says-
how
hold on.
how much semen is in a cylinder?
It says the liquid inside the cylinders was rapidly expanding, and essentially, the lids of the cryogenic cylinders were just popped off the top, and the projectiles were being thrown from the building. So firefighters went into a defensive mode initially to protect themselves
By doing this?
because because they were also LPG cylinders in the neighborhood property, and they did a magnificent job. I never had anything to do with artificial insemination side of things before. There was a couple of other flammable liquid cylinders stored within the building, which did cause projectiles to exit the building. The subsequent destruction will reportedly have hugely negative effects on dairy and beef cattle farmers within the area, with bull semen having been stored at the facility for the past 2 decades. It says the actual cylinders are worth between $500 and $1,000 per unit,
So it's white gold.
but the semen inside them were priceless.
White gold.
We're coming into the AI season, so not AI is artificial intelligence, artificial insemination. So there would have been substantial amounts of semen inside the tanks that we've lost, which was owned by our local farmers, and it can range in value from $5 per straw to $95 per straw. It's going to be a huge blow, especially for our farmers.
A huge
get it.
blow.
Mr. Thomas added, a lot of farmers would have semen stock in the building in those tanks, preparing for AI. So we've got that plus all our herd testing equipment that was in there as well. So this is significant damage and is going to have a flow-on effect on Yarram, especially after the drought of Yarram district has experienced over the last 12 months. It's going to be a real blow for sure. The Board of Management and staff at Yarram Herd Services will reportedly meet today to discuss the situation. So yeah,
So,
the bull semen is lost forever.
how much is in a cylinder?
I don't know.
Google it.
What am I supposed to put? How much is... Someone's smoking outside. How much is in a cylinder of semen?
How much semen is in a cylinder?
I don't know. If
How
this-
much bull semen is in a cylinder?
For science, Shankar.
Yeah, because so I learned something very interesting. I didn't know that bull semen expands when it gets hot. That's why they exploded, I guess.
Doesn't everything expand when it gets hot, right?
I think so.
Like if you like put a can of soup on a frying pan, that's gonna explode too.
I'm gonna try that.
Any luck?
Well, people are just talking about the bull semen exploding, but they doesn't say how much is in.
That's what I want to know. So it was like each cylinder.
Like 64 ounces,
Uh-huh.
a gallon. Are these handheld cylinders? Are these
the fuck?
are these giant
This
vats?
one says there was a flaming semen explosion at the bullfuck factory.
At the bull.
What?
Click on that article. That's the one you should have read.
Well, dude, have you noticed that there's a lot of planes that pass by?
Well, we do it close to an airport.
Yeah, but still, it's annoying. I don't hear them.
You're annoying.
Yep. There was an explosion at the Bullfuck factory today.
We try to think of another way to phrase it.
We started the computer screen for a good long while, hoping to think up a properly tactful, objective, mature way to cover this morning's headline. But this was the best we could do, and apparently God really had abandoned his creations.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyway,
All right, so we don't know how much semen is in a cylinder.
So
but it's probably a lot.
let your imagination run wild.
Well, think about it. Semen is very little, right? It's even for like a cow or a bull.
but they're saying
No,
but they're saying they have straws though, right? Because they're saying that one
so
straw.
they have to take it out.
So I'm assuming the cylinder.
Yeah, it has a lot of semen, dude.
No. It's not just a vat of semen. It's a cryogenic cylinder, but inside the cylinder is a bunch of little straws for the samples.
Oh,
Because it said in there like the straws range
Yeah.
from like $5 to $100 or wherever
Yeah.
it was. So one cylinder must have a
how many
shitload of those.
straws in a cylinder?
Exactly. Google it. So they
Yeah, but
must-
how much semen can fit in a straw? I guess that's the real question.
exactly. And then when it got really hot, that means that each one of those was like pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
It was, so that shit was literally popping off.
How do you think the fire department? That was their defense. They're like, ah. They're like, all right, guys.
They went into defense mode.
Yeah, they're like, all right, get the spermicidal lube on.
Anyway, so yeah, it's stupid. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on to our gripe, shall we?
Is it that time? already?
That's definitely not.
Get your W's, Mamba. Do you
My
have a W of the week?
No, I don't.
I got W for the week.
What's the W for the week?
My W for the week is Facebook dating.
Ooh,
So, a friend of mine told me about it, and I was a little skeptical. So I was like, "This seems kind of weird. Like, why would you like use Facebook? I mean,
to date? I think that's the
date.
best place to date.
well, you're right. And apparently, Facebook had the same mentality because that's how they came up with Facebook dating.
Do you ever
So-
get matched up with your friends?
No.
Oh, that's
So here's the thing. Here's how Facebook dating works, and it has some very interesting caveats. So Facebook dating is just like Tinder.
I thought you did get matched up with your friends.
No.
Wait, I thought you could. Wait, the
No.
previous article, you could like tell them you like them or something, like a
No,
secret admirer.
that's different.
Oh,
I'm gonna explain that.
okay.
So
So that's a whole different thing.
yeah, totally
that's not
different.
Facebook dating.
It is Facebook dating. It's
Oh.
part of it.
Okay.
So Facebook dating is very similar to Tinder.
Joker, I'm gonna tell you I like you.
I'm gonna tell you I like you too, and then we're gonna match.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then you guys can like trade dick pics. So Facebook dating is a lot like it's like Tinder. For those who don't know, Tinder is a dating app, and basically when you create your profile, you just sign into Tinder, and then you just see a picture of someone's main profile. You can obviously see more pictures if they have more pictures, read their profile, whatever. But you swipe right if you like them. You swipe left if you don't like them. If you swipe right and like them, and they happen to come across your profile,
And like you too.
and they swipe right as well, then you get matched and you get put into this chat where you can automatically send them messages. They can send you messages, and you can take it from there.
Hold on, I have a question. I've never used Tinder. How do you find out when you're matched with somebody? Does it give you notification?
So basically, you just spend like 20 minutes or whatever, just like,
Right, right.
don't like, and if the people you like come across your profile and they like you, you get an alert saying you have a new match,
Oh, I gotcha.
and then it keeps like a record of all your matches, and you can just chat.
Click on each one and chat on them.
So
Hold on. Bumble is the same way,
Bumble's the same way,
except the females.
yes,
talk
except
to you.
once you match, you can't.
Say
You
shit
asked
to
the same
them.
question last week
Yeah.
too.
I'm just trying to get the.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never used any of these.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
loser. I don't need to
now
use
now
these.
Grinder
Oh, did you hear what he said?
This is a joke. It's
and in Grinder is
Don't
the
take back
same,
what you said. Don't be scared.
except it's only for the homosexuals.
Mhm.
So
I think that's the more fun. Sounds like the more fun platform.
apparently it is because apparently that one's popping. So anyway, so Tinder has its like it has its appeal, but what I've noticed on Tinder is that like we talked about a little bit last week.
The super likes.
Yeah, like that's a good strategy.
I feel like we're doing this podcasting from last
But-
week again this week.
but-
the
but- no,
pyramid
no.
schemes.
But
the dating.
but we're going with new information. So in Tinder, like I think I mentioned there's like you can pay for,
Yeah, super likes.
Yeah, super likes.
but you also pay for regular likes because you can run out. I remember when Tinder first came out and I had it, you could like forever. You can just keep swiping your life away. Now it's like they really limit you to like once you can't like any more people for the day, so you can pay for extras and yada yada this and that, and also like once you like if you accidentally pass on someone, you can undo it and then
Right.
so that's also one of the premium features. So, but Tinder's been more. I think right now it's just flooded with all these Insta thoughts, and you could tell right away when like you come across a profile on Tinder, and if it's like a super hot girl and all her pictures are like really sexy, and then all her profile says like follow me on Instagram. Okay, obviously
Oh, she's doing it for
she's just doing it to get more followers. Or if they just say, "Oh, add me on Snapchat," then she's just trying to sell you her premium Snapchat.
You should get on the one with the celebrities and rich people.
You got to be. They have to like verify you.
Yeah.
For that.
Which one? What's that called?
I
again?
forgot.
I remember that. I know what you're talking about, but you got to be verified and you have to be invited by someone. You can't just. Yeah, it's not that easy. Otherwise, obviously I would
Or
do
else,
it.
yeah.
Obviously, duh.
Hillary Duff's on there.
Yeah.
She used to be on regular Tinder.
Oh yeah, she did. She actually went on a date
Yeah.
on regular Tinder, but that was nice. So anyway, so Facebook dating is the same premise. You know, it's kind of connected to your Facebook, but it's not because it by default, and you can't change this. It will not match you with your friends.
Okay.
So you can't match with your friends. And
That's kind of stupid. Araya, that's what it's called.
well,
Araya.
no, that is not. That isn't stupid. Why would you want to match with your friends?
Okay.
Because what if there's a friend that I like?
Okay, well, hold on, but
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
first of all, no, you don't want to match with that.
I do want to match with
Well,
my friends.
would just say like, well, I'm gonna let you explain. Let him
Yeah.
explain.
Exactly,
Let him
go ahead,
explain.
finish.
Okay, so it doesn't match you with your friends. So you are not going to match with your friends, even if they're on Facebook dating. You're not going to get matched with them, and also has an option to where you can also not match with friends of friends.
Okay.
Aw,
So you
that's
so you,
stupid.
no, but that's optional. So you can match with friends of friends.
Yeah, but if like you check it, if you don't check it and somebody else does check it,
Okay,
then
shut
you'll
up.
never-
Let him
you know.
What the fuck
explain.
are you-
right? Isn't that how it works?
What do you mean?
So like say you want to match with friends of friends, but somebody else doesn't want to match with friends of friends,
Yeah.
you'll never get matched.
No,
Yeah, see, like, that's I don't know. That's whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't understand how that. This is an issue
We'll
for
explain
you.
afterwards.
So
That means they don't want you.
yeah, I mean,
Because what if there's girls on that you your friends of your friends that you
yeah, that
man,
you
she's
like,
hot as fuck.
yeah, they're not going to like you back, so it doesn't
I
matter.
know.
I can
That's
think
stupid.
of one specifically that you're talking
No,
about.
but but
But she's my friend though, and I will never match
But
with
what
her.
I'm saying, Junker, is even if you both had that feature enabled, they're not going to like you regardless if they come across your page or not.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like you're like, oh, that's
Ah.
stupid. I want to match with them. Junker, you're not going to match with anyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're not going to like you back. So anyway, so you have that option. You can not match with friends of friends.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this other feature called Secret Crush, where you get to pick 9 people from your friends list that you have a secret crush on. They're not going to get notified. It won't tell them you have a secret crush on them. But if they're on Facebook dating and they add you as a secret crush as well, then it'll match you, saying, "Oh, your secret crush also added you as a secret crush," and then you can chat.
So that's like a separate thing.
That's that's
So,
you
hold
don't
on.
you don't have to add people on there. That's optional.
So what if you get on Facebook? Okay, so what if you get on Facebook dating just to do the secret crush?
Okay, you can do that.
Hold on, but will people still like find you when they go through your thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you,
No, it's not gonna add you as your friend.
No.
no.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because you have a
Because you have a profile.
You have to create a profile.
That's
okay.
good, I don't want
But
that.
who's gonna find you? People that
His wife.
Yeah. What if she goes out there and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Are you friends with her?
Oh yeah, I am friends.
She's not
with
gonna find you.
But what if one of her friends?
You can turn off friends of friends.
Oh, but what if it's a friend of a friend of a friend?
her. Oh.
Then yeah, they might find you. So then all you do is just don't use like or put it in your description like I'm only here for bull or whatever.
I'm only here to see what the fuck this
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
is about. I'm only here for podcast
Yeah,
reasons.
exactly. You can find ways around it. So yeah, and you can pick up to 9 people, and you can swap them out at any time. So if you change your mind, like I don't like this bitch no more, you can just fucking swap her out.
Have you set up a secret admirer thing yet?
I have not.
Oh, are you going to?
I don't know.
Are we part of that Secret Admirers?
Yeah, it's you guys.
Nice.
So yeah, I haven't set it up. I mean I don't. I'm on it, but I use it more for novelty reasons. Like I haven't talked to anyone. Although I do like some of the like they do have the unlimited, at least from what I've noticed, unlimited likes and dislikes because I haven't.
Oh, because they don't need
Reached
to
it.
monetize. They already got a bunch of money.
Not only that, but I guess
They have ads.
But they're trying to get people
Oh,
on there, so it's like
Oh,
so
so
they're trying to get you on there.
They're trying to be a viable option. Besides,
so they're trying to give you. So what also my favorite mode, and I call it humble mode. Humble mode or the humble option is basically you can go back, and have a second look at everyone you passed on before. So
if you don't get any, like,
so if your first round of like 50 likes, like if nobody liked you back, like fuck it,
I'll go back and
let me go back and like the ones I passed on, see if I get better luck.
oh God. That is a humble mode. It's desperate mode.
It's called humble mode.
It's called desperate mode.
That shit was hilarious. I mean, officially, Facebook calls it second look.
oh, okay.
Oh, have a second look. Basically it's desperate mode. It's like, all right, fuck, I'm fucking dying here. So let me go back and just like the ones I passed on. But yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, other than that, it's the same shit. You can.
What if you go back and like all the ones you pass on, you still don't match?
Oh man,
Do they have a third on?
then
Is there a third
Where's
look?
your bargain bin, Facebook?
where's the clearance section? If you go back and you still don't get anyone after the second look, then you can always go on Grindr.
So hold on. Out of all the dating apps that you've been on, which is your favorite one?
They're all pretty shitty. I mean,
Why don't you make your own?
if you're honestly looking, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a hookup,
Tinder.
Tinder. If you're looking for any hookup at all,
What's any hookup?
Grinder. Like, I mean, you take what you can get.
Oh,
Like, you
quite
know,
Grinder.
hey, man, I'm saying if you look, it depends what you're looking for.
Can I ask
Okay.
you a question? You don't have to answer this. Have you ever hooked up with somebody from Tinder?
No.
Like a rando?
No,
No.
no,
That's a question. I don't know. I just wanted.
no. I mean, I use them, but I basically use it just for self validation.
Oh, that's
Because sometimes when you take L's in life, your self esteem is down, and you're like, fuck, man. So you go on Tinder, get a few matches, you're like, all right,
Yeah, like
maybe I still got it.
Obviously, I am committed, and I want to use Tinder, but not for those. I just want to see.
Who like you?
I want to like go fishing and see. Like, I'm not gonna.
And see how many fish.
I'm gonna catch and release.
Yeah, it's how
catch
many
and
fish you
release
catch,
fishing.
and then be like,
I just
"Alright."
want to see what I could reel in, and then just let it go. I don't want it.
What if they talk to you?
I
Then?
don't really like fucking fish. I
You
hate
don't,
the
you don't have to reply.
Oh,
Like, I don't talk to anyone on there. Like, I get matched, and then, okay.
anybody ever talk to you back or?
Yeah,
not?
they'll send messages like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" I'm like, I'm good. no thanks.
But we matched.
My bad. Sorry, I liked you on accident, and I'm too cheap to pay for Tinder Plus, so I can't unmatch. Or
Just
I
tell,
can't
why don't
undo
you just
it.
tell your girlfriend, just tell Fuchsia, like, hey, man, I just want to be on here to see what it's all about. I'm not going to try to talk to anybody.
Have you ever known a woman to be that understanding?
I feel like if I told my wife, she'd be cool with
You
it.
should try it.
I will.
Okay, do it.
I'll
You
report back.
do it then.
I'll report back.
If you could do it, I'll shake your hand.
You want to try it?
I don't know.
How about if he does it and he's successful, then you got to at least try.
I'll try it. I'll run it by her, but
And
like
she's gonna say,
no excuse.
Fuck no.
Then
no
if-
excuse
If
to
she
get
says
out.
fuck no, then she says fuck no.
I could tell her like, look, I'm using it as a LinkedIn. I'm trying to
LinkedIn. I'm trying to make business.
trying to branch out, get my
I
get my
try-
resumes out there.
I'm trying. I'm trying to like sell my pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I'm trying
Trying
to.
to get people to get my
Yeah.
join my primary.
It wouldn't be a good. No, I don't. I couldn't think of any good reason why she would let me get a Tinder.
I'm an entrepreneur now.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, as far as like
Tell her you want to start your own dating app.
Oh yeah, I'm using it. I'm just trying to
Research.
trying to figure out their algorithm.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. And I'm telling you, the Facebook algorithms, man, they're fucking no joke. Like so for Facebook, there's no you can't undo a like. So if you like someone,
Oh, you'll get a bunch
you're
of.
yeah, like you can't undo it. You can only undo like if you didn't like, you can go back and. But
Like
if
'em.
if you accidentally dislike someone, you can go back. But if you accidentally like someone, then yeah, there's no way to
fucked.
get it back. You're fucked. And there's no even they don't
Do,
have
do the other apps have that? Where if you accidentally swipe
yeah.
right, you mean you can
yeah
swipe left?
yeah like Tinder has like an undo no matter what you do. But on Facebook, it's like once you like, at least for now, because it's
It's like beta, I guess.
it's beta. Like yeah, once you like, you like. So I accidentally and on Facebook, if someone likes you, like it'll show you people that liked you, and you can automatically match with them. Tinder has it, but you got to pay for it.
Right.
So I noticed that like I accidentally hit like on like a total fucking bust down, and I guess the Facebook algorithm must have fucking thought that I like bust downs because the next fucking 20 were all fucking dogs.
Oh,
Bunch
no.
of neck tattoos.
Oh my god, I was like, what the fuck? So I was talking to my boy Payo. I'm like, bro, how do I undo a like, man? This Facebook algorithm's got me fucked. He's like, nah, man, you can't. So I had to power through that storm. So I went through a good 20.
You
or
were
30.
liking the exact opposite just so you
I
could
was-
balance
yeah.
it out.
I was like, man, I need to fix this algorithm. So I hit like 20 dislikes in a row. Like, no, it was showing me all like straight trailer park Alabama
What the
style.
fuck?
Speaking of, almost everything you do on Facebook pops up in my feed. And that thing the other day where I guess it was in Berwyn where this girl got pulled over.
Oh,
Like a traffic
I
violation.
saw that too. I saw that
She
too.
got
where he's
pulled over for some
Does anybody know
shit,
her
and
social
she-
media account?
And it was her
Oh, yeah.
mugshot. And her mugshot, she was kind of cute. She was a bad looking.
So basically there was a news article.
My wife saw it too. She's
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is Tony doing?"
Yeah. So there's a news article and it's saying that this girl got pulled over. She was driving drunk and she was on a suspended license and she
in a neighborhood not too far away from here.
Yeah. And she looked like she was just like mad. But I mean she didn't look ugly.
She's passable.
She was okay.
Not only that, but like that's a mugshot, and she looks like she had a rough night,
Yeah.
and she did not look that bad.
She didn't look
so
that
can
bad.
you imagine when she's all cleaned up?
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh, can you? But like, yeah, she was driving without a license. She
Everybody was talking shit about
it
it.
was talking shit. She's driving drunk. She's driving without a license. All this, whatever. And I'm like, hey, does anybody have her social media accounts? I'm asking for a friend.
And then somebody respond
No,
like,
she responded. The girl responded.
"The girl responded."
It was
to you?
the actual girl. She commented on every. I went down. She like responded to every comment because people were talking shit. They were like, "Oh, she's like a. How could she do that?" They were like, "She was like, mind your business, some shit."
Yeah, yeah.
She saw Tony's, and then when
She just said, "Why are you asking?" or something like that.
Yeah, she was like, "What are you asking for?" He's
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I was asking for a friend."
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. I didn't realize that was her though.
Yeah, that was her. That's
Yeah.
that's her. Well, that's why I like screenshotted it and sent it to
Yeah.
him because of the fact that she responded. But then I went down the comments and I saw that she was responding to everybody.
Yeah.
Like people were like, "Oh, like she's trash or whatever." She was like, "Mind your business" or shit like that.
Yeah.
Did you click on her?
I went through her page.
How does she look like?
Straight
Ghetto.
Yeah, and also she has a.
She looked like that was not her first brushing with the law.
Also, Tony's not her type.
Oh, he doesn't have enough neck tattoos.
He has too many penises.
She's lesbian.
Yeah, she it said in her profile, wife to somebody, and then I saw the picture. It was this big.
It was not a man.
It was a big old dyke. Had her hair braided up and everything, neck tattoos. She could fuck any of us up.
Damn.
So I got one too many peni.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
one too many penises.
Well, I mean, it wasn't for me. I was asking for a friend.
yeah, 'cause I thought it was funny though.
And by the way, the word dyke is very offensive
To who?
to female lesbians.
So that shit showed up on everybody's feed.
Yeah, it showed up on my.
I was trying to be all like slick about it.
Nope, definitely we're not.
And you say that your wife's.
Yeah. And she's like, "What the fuck's Tony doing?" She showed me, and I'm like, "Oh, I already saw that." Yeah. He's trying to pick up this.
This
chick that got
lesbian.
pulled
man.
I was trying to pick up a lesbian felon.
He sunk to a new low.
Oh man, hey man, it's rough out here on these streets, bruh.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't like that you can't match with friends because like, what if there's a few friends on my profile like that I like?
That's what
why
the
you-
secret
that's what
admirer
That's
thing
what the
is.
secret like
Yeah,
is for.
but the thing is, like, then what if they don't? I don't know. What if they don't like know that exists? I don't know. Like, it's like, what if I didn't know they were single and I'm single and then
look,
like we match?
See, Junker,
we
you know,
match?
if they don't know it exists, they're not gonna know the Facebook dating app exists.
No, what if they know Facebook dating and they just know how to do the secret admirer shit?
It tells you as soon as you set it up.
I don't know. Well, what if I'm not one of their 9, but I maybe
Then they
I might be
don't
number
like
10.
you.
I might be number 10, and if I showed up on their feed, they'd be like, "I give them a shot. I give them a shot." You know?
You can just that
If you're number 10 on the list,
yeah. I mean that's
Yeah. What if I'm number 10, but she didn't match with any other 9? So she's maybe she's a Tony and she's desperate. And I could be number 10 if I showed up on her feed. Like, oh my god,
well,
you guys
know
matched.
what? No, if you were number 10 and she didn't match up with any of the first 9, then eventually she'd
change it around.
She'd change it around
Yeah,
and
but what
move
if
you up.
But what if she like what if
Oh
she,
my God, Junkyard, shut up.
she did it? It took her a long time, and by the time she like got
You'd
around
given-
to it,
you'd given up,
By the
you
time she got
changed?
around to it, I already got a baby girl,
Oh, you changed your
and
nine?
then like I lost her. It's happened before.
Well, good thing you don't have to worry about
I mean,
that.
not
Since-
exactly like that, but you know,
I like how you think you would have had her to begin with.
you never know, man.
This girl that doesn't exist, this mythical girl, who you're her 10th person that she'd talk to, and that's the one you want.
But He's her
'Cause
10th.
I'm her 10th, but she might be my number 1.
He's her 10th, but they're star-crossed lovers apparently.
You never know, man. Hey,
Hey, good thing you don't have to. Good thing you have a
first of
wi-
all, and if Facebook dating had where you would match with friends, nobody would fucking be on it.
in what do you call it? In the words of Luigi from Super Mario Brothers, it may be improbable, unlikely, but never impossible.
Are you talking about from the movie John Leguizamo? I wouldn't quote that movie.
At all.
Good thing you don't have to worry about dilemmas like this because you're happily married, right?
I am, but you know, sometimes things don't work out. You never know. What if I buy her? Like you said, what if I get her a car and she leaves me? I'm gonna be on that Facebook.
I would be more
like
worried
that.
about your credit.
She's gonna drive her ass straight to Mexico.
And I'm gonna be like, boom, I'm on Facebook, trying to get them likes.
Trying to match with friends of friends.
Yeah,
You
but
wouldn't
they
even
won't be-
worry about her getting kidnapped or. He's just like, oh well, dust off the old keyboard.
So like I don't know if I ever showed you guys or you seen but on my profile like because a lot of the I see it on Tinder a lot and in my Facebook like all these girls are like, oh, I'm not here for hookups, so if that's what you're here for, you know, swipe left. So
And you swipe left.
So I have the same thing. I put I'm not here for hookups because if I was, I'd fail. So it's about controlling the narrative. So that's literally what my profile says. Not here for hookups. If I was, I'd fail. But it's about controlling the narrative.
You want them to think you're not there for hookups, but you really are.
I mean, I'm really not. Otherwise,
Oh.
I probably think I would talk to him. So yeah,
You're just there to validate.
yeah. But yeah, if you're trying to get a hookup, Tinder. If you don't care about the hookup, the type of hookup, Grinder. Bumble is more if you really are looking to date someone
Because
semi-respectable.
Doesn't the lady have to like initiate it?
Yeah. So a lot of the classier girls are on Bumble because otherwise Tinder's just full of fucking creeps.
Or what about there's like another one, I guess, for
Coffee meets bagel.
yeah, there you go, for more serious people.
I
Yeah.
never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's like you set up dates, but I think they're like afternoon dates, so you get the
Yeah, like you set up like a
Does it sound weird?
like a coffee date. Like you just go meet for coffee for like 15, 20 minutes.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was actually on Shark Tank.
Nice. And then, so have you ever used it?
I have not used
You
coffee.
should. That's kind of cool. So wait, you meet for 15 minutes and what? Just I think it's just talk?
Well,
Well,
I'm sure you could set the parameters.
I don't.
You're two consenting adults. You don't have to adhere to the app.
Yeah. But I don't know exactly how it works because
No,
I've
you
never
get
used
there,
it.
you're like, oh, by 15 minutes up, I gotta go.
Look it up. Look up coffee meets bagel.
Alright, hold on.
And then
I never heard of this. I obviously am not in the know. Oh,
Yeah, they're
dude, look, I put COF. Look, what's the first thing that came up?
You know what?
desperate at it.
It's because that was from your history though. That's not. That's
Yeah,
not from.
right.
That's not just suggested junkyard.
I wish that was from my history.
Mm-hmm.
Discover meaningful online dating with coffee meets bagel.
Is there like a little description over there somewhere
Hold on, I'm looking right now.
instead of you having like?
I'm sure it's in like their page.
Go to the about page.
Let's see what coffee meets bagel is all about.
I just think it's a website for people who are like, because Tinder is mostly younger people,
yeah.
20 something,
and Insta thoughts.
yeah, it's just
Make
thoughts.
authentic connections with Coffee Meets Bagel. What we do, we create meaningful connections that spark hearts and inspire people to share them. Oh, there's a video. Should we show the video?
No, we'll get.
How does it
pulled.
work? Smart algorithm. Every day at noon, receive quality matches curated just for you by our ever-evolving algorithm. In-depth profiles. Share the true you and get to know your matches.
So I guess what
dig deeper.
so I guess what this does is like it'll
Real conversation.
So the algorithm will send you matches.
Yeah.
And then depending on the ones you pick, those are the same ones. Like if someone, I guess your profile gets sent to some people, you get other people's profiles, and if you both like each other, then you
Yeah.
can start.
You
a
should get in on
conversation.
this, dude. I want to see what this is like.
Junkyard, scroll down.
I
Scroll
would,
down.
I would do it, but I'm married.
That hasn't stopped you at all. I'm trying to see what their testimonies are.
The first time we met for coffee, although ironically neither of us drink coffee, we chatted for a few hours. He called me the next day to ask me out for Valentine's Day.
What
told
a
me-
fucking
He told me that
loser.
he told me that he felt like he had known me for 6 months, and I felt the same.
Oh, but they're divorced now, by the way.
He was another person. I was fed up with the LA dating scene, and thought to myself, "What do I have to lose?" Well, 2 years later,
2 years later.
I can now say I lost nothing, but I gained everything. 2 years later, I am still with the amazing man, Tamara
Scroll
and
down.
John.
Yeah, Shark Tank.
Yeah, Shark Tank, Refiner, The New Yorker, BuzzFeed, and Glamour.
All right, go to the top. Go to the video, the promo video.
So it's like a dating service for people that are actually trying to date.
See if the video sells me on this.
All right, hold on. Well, I'm gonna put it up for everybody to see. Hold on.
Alright.
Give me a sec here.
All right, for those of you that are hip to the dating scene, this is coffee meets bagel. If you're trying to make meaningful connections,
I hope I don't get pulled for this shit.
are you tired of the Tinder hookups? Are you tired
Probably will.
Are you tired of the Grinder hookups after being tired of the Tinder hookups?
If
And the
you're-
Bumble hookups.
I don't think people are like mentally tired of Grinder hookups. I think they're physically
3
tired.
single women dating in the city and loving.
Hold on, sorry.
People, it's not that you're tired. You're not mentally exhausted from the grind. You're physically
Physically.
exhausted.
There's only so much.
you can take.
All right.
3 single women dating in the city and loving every minute.
Look how happy they
Said
look.
no one ever. My single sisters and I felt hopeless about dating in the big city. So we changed the game and made coffee meets bagel. Here's how we got there.
Oh,
Our
this is
mom's
made
an
by
entrepreneur,
women.
our dad's an
Yeah.
entrepreneur, so naturally we became dog groomers. No, I'm kidding. We're entrepreneurs too. We looked around and saw that there are millions of women who are as single as a sock out of a dryer. So we sat in a room's tiny apartment and did our research to find out why. We discovered a big issue. There are a lot more men using dating apps than women. Studies show the breakdown is at 64% men and 36% women.
Thirsty ass.
Thirsty ass motherfucker.
So
That's what she just said. Did you hear that?
Typically, men are twice as active on dating apps than women. This means in a given day, the people actually active on a dating app could be as lopsided as 85% men to 15% women. We knew we had to create an app aimed at women to help even that ratio.
So the
we
odds are
asked
stacked
women what
against
they
you
wanted,
every
and
time.
they said,
Quality guys, less creepy guys.
Guy Fieri.
Ew.
So here's what we came up with.
Guy
Every day at
Fieri?
noon, we recommend up to 6 quality men who already liked you. Our model is quality over quantity. We
it's aimed
enable
at
women to
women.
refocus their time and energy on quality
Okay,
guys
pause
who
it.
are serious.
I think I get that. So basically, okay, so as a guy, I create my profile, and then the algorithm has to recommend me to women.
yeah.
And it's up to the girl. Like if she girls that I like, they
Have to like
they
you
have to
back.
it has to be recommended by the algorithm, and they have to like me back.
Yeah.
So not only are the odds already stacked
About
against me
taking-
because there's like 85% dudes on there, but now I got to be better than 6 other dudes or 5 other dudes. Fuck that.
the next step. So we had our idea, finished the app in a couple minutes, and then celebrate with a bottle of
Couple of
rosé.
minutes, doubt it.
That's a
Not.
goddamn
We
lie.
couldn't develop an app on our own. I mean, a room can barely change her own profile picture. Hey! So we decided to move to San Francisco
all-
to hire actual engineers.
I was
We
gonna
packed
say.
our bags, said goodbye to New York. Then we got to SF, found some of the best engineers in the world.
So they had
and
they had
boom,
money to do all this.
Coffee meets
Well, yeah, if it was on Shark Tank, they might have get
No, this is before. When they went to Shark Tank, they already had
They already had the
they
app.
already had the app. They were looking for more funding, but so they already had money to. First, they had money to live in New York.
They're all well scripted in Python. They already know what they were
You
doing.
wish- I
They-
wish. I texted my friend. She's single. She's on a lot of apps.
And you recommended Coffee
Yeah.
Meets Bagel to her?
Yeah, she said, "What is that?" I'm guessing a dating app. I said, "Oh yes." I'm gonna send her the YouTube video.
Yeah, send her a link.
All right, hold on. I gotta take care of something real quick.
What do you have to do?
Some stuff. Go ahead.
Where you going?
Keep talking.
Where you going? Though? Where you going?
Well, we're already done. We don't have anything to talk about.
Like us on Facebook. Facebook. We're not going to talk.
we already been doing it for 2 hours.
And you have to do a shitload of editing.
No, you guys have to talk.
No, I'm done.
No,
we're done.
we're done. Play us out.
That was the whole
No,
reason.
because we still have things to talk about,
Like what?
like our fucking grapes.
All right, we'll do your gripe, and then we'll do it after.
No, you do your grape first.
Do your grab before you leave.
Oh,
So
we gotta give the W to
winner, chicken dinner.
that was to Facebook.
W for Facebook dating, giving you that desperate mode where you can just go back.
Oh,
and
yeah. You can go back.
You can go back and be like, all right, I guess. I guess.
Oh, slim pickings at this one.
Anyway, go ahead. Grape.
Hell no, motherfuckers.
Why are you in
Wake
such a rush?
the fuck up.
I gotta take care of something real
Can
quick.
you tell us what you have to take
I
out?
gotta take a piss real quick. Let me go pee real fast.
Oh, why don't you just say that?
Just grab an empty
Because
bottle.
I didn't get a chance to pee when I got home.
No, I'm
like,
saying why
I've been
didn't you?
holding it for, like,
why didn't you
hours.
just? Why didn't you just say that?
Well, you know the camera doesn't get it below your waist. You can just grab one of the empty bottles there.
Yeah, but then I have to show you guys.
Well,
my
just go
pee.
take a piss then.
Well, that's what I was trying to say.
You made it seem like you had to go do something.
No, yeah, I gotta go pee. So go here. Go ahead. Do your grape.
We'll wait for you to leave, because you're my grape. And I don't.
Oh, you're gonna grab about me having to pee?
Yeah, and I don't want you to hear.
You know what? I don't like small bladders.
And I don't want you to hear the bad things I'm gonna say about you.
Small bladders
I hear all that shit all the time anyway.
are owned by small men.
Tiny.
You know what? I will say. Oh my god! For those who are watching on YouTube, Junkyard
man.
just knocked over the camera.
He's just like full of fails.
You're not gonna edit that out, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think it reaches. This is exactly what poor planning looks like. poor planning, poor execution.
Poor bladders. Fix it.
Why are you like on my junk now?
Okay. It's still kind of crooked, but
Yeah. Can you fix it?
yeah, that's good.
You have terrible lighting here, by the way.
All right, go evacuate your bladder.
Can you get some ring lights? That'd be cool.
Oh, like those selfie lights?
Yeah, we should get some. I think I'm gonna buy some.
At my job, I think they have a cell phone accessory where you just,
Oh, I have that. It's like a little ring.
it's like yeah, and
you
then the selfie light.
Yeah, I have one of those. They also have the like selfie cases where like you turn it around and it's like LED
Oh, the
ring.
case. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then you have to, so you would have to take a camera with the back of your phone. Like
Oh
that.
no. Well, it's on both. You can do it like this.
Oh,
or,
yeah,
or
it's on
so
okay,
you can turn
okay.
it on, the whole thing like lights up.
Okay. I don't. Doesn't matter what light I'm taking a picture in. I gotta look good.
Yeah. I'm just not photogenic, so I need heavy Photoshop. Just look decent.
What was I gonna say? How's Orange going?
Good. I went Saturday and Sunday, so I go 3 times a week. And our boy Peo Dog signed up the other day.
What Peo
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, he was.
Peo, you fucking sellout. I hope
Man,
you're listening to this.
He was dying though.
What made him want to like what? Because I know he was like not about getting in shape or whatever.
Well, he decided to go because I guess he was watching the podcast and he saw what he would look like if he kept.
Oh, if he kept it up.
If he kept it up. So
Is this just so he can hang out with his older brother more? Is this a plot?
no, because I don't think. So our friend Peo, his older brother, is very I don't know. He's always been very like, what's the word? Pushy, or he's not the best teacher.
Okay.
He doesn't have the best. He doesn't have like the best patience.
Okay.
To teach someone anything, and I knew this was going to be the case. So when we got there, you each. But
he wouldn't have to teach anybody, right?
No, but the thing is, like, since this is his first time, like, obviously, if someone kind of helps you out, like, oh, this is how you do the exercises, or this is how you do this, or, because you have like the TRXs, which are those like kind of like a harness, and you do certain exercises on those.
Yeah.
Then you have the rowers, and you have the treadmill, and you gotta like kind of know how to. You didn't really know how to use them, like what the buttons do, like how to do proper form and all that shit. So I knew that if Peo's brother was next to him, that it would be just like it was when we were younger and we were playing soccer, and his brothers were yelling at him the whole time, and it's pretty much what it was most of the time. It was just him like tell him. So yeah, that was pretty funny though. But I kind of expected that. But he did. I mean, he made it through the class. He realized that he needs to cut back on smoking because that's not going to help.
I mean, I can't speak to it now, but when I used to regularly work out, I don't think smoking ever really got in my way.
Well,
Also, I was a decade younger.
But
so
you weren't smoking like a pack a day, were you?
like 3 cigarettes a day. That's not bad. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't. I don't think I smoked enough that it would ever hurt me like that.
Yeah.
So did he actually sign up, or he just went to a?
No, he did sign up. We're going again on Sunday.
Damn.
So he's gonna get in shape.
So you guys got your own mini cult going.
Dude, our buddy Turok, he's down 50 pounds.
He's like I mean, he looks good.
Yeah.
But is it really worth it though? Because Turok's drinking ability is really diminished, and
well, yeah, because he's saving money.
What do you mean?
He's not spending as much drinking because he gets drunk a lot faster.
That is true. But he also wants to go to sleep earlier, or he
wants to get rest now.
Yeah, he wants to go. He doesn't want to be up all night drinking.
So I'm waiting for the negatives.
Those are negatives.
So Pale Dog's going full fuckboy like you, huh? Orange Theory got an iPhone.
Peo is gonna be jacked. Oh yeah, and he got an iPhone. Dude, he's gonna be jacked. Give him 2 months. He's gonna be ripped.
I give him 2 months, and he's Pale. You're gonna start vaping.
You're gonna start juuling.
You're gonna fill out the trifecta.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for you. Know what? I'm happy for you guys getting in shape, and especially Turok.
Well, I mean, it's fun when you go with your friends. When you go with people that you go, you do this shit together.
I don't have any friends.
That's what I'm saying. It's fun when you have friends. That's why
I
you
don't have friends.
I know that. I know that.
I can't go with anybody.
Then that's great. I could care less.
Is there an app?
I couldn't care less.
Is there an app to make friends?
Yeah, Facebook.
No, you don't make friends. You already have to know people.
No, you can make friends.
How do you make friends on Facebook?
You
You just start adding random people.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Yeah.
I made a couple of like, I guess maybe because I'm in contact with you guys so much on Facebook, people that you guys know that I never met had added me for no reason. Like I've never actually met B Bash.
Oh, he's
Never actually met him, but he
But
added.
he's not your friend. He just talks shit about you all the time.
Yeah, it's,
that's how good of a friend you are now.
yeah.
Like, you guys are such
I
good
think
friends.
that's the opposite of
that
a
he talks
friend.
shit.
He like thought we were such good friends. He added me to the group chat he made where he talks shit about Tony.
Yeah, he created a group chat and all he does is talk
Why,
shit about
why,
me.
why didn't he add me?
Because he only added friends.
Yeah.
We're just,
He talks a lot of shit about me too, though.
that's different. You're not his friend though.
Oh,
Like that's real shit. Like he's really talking shit.
that makes me sad.
Anyway, it's probably one of the funniest groups I've ever been in. Hilarious. I'm so glad I'm in it. I'm glad you're in it.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I'm glad we're all amongst friends in there too.
Are you not
I don't
glad
think
that I'm not?
I
in it?
don't think you would get any of the things in there.
Why? Is it all
A
animation?
lot of weeb jokes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's yeah.
I'm
It's
glad-
a lot, it's,
I'm
it's a
glad
lot,
I'm not in
It's
it
a
then.
lot of inside jokes, and you're clearly on the outside.
That's fine. I'd rather be on the outside. Trust me. It's more fun
yeah,
being on the
because you have
outside.
no choice. It's easy. It's
That's
ea-
not. That's my choice.
No, it's easy for you to say that because you don't have a choice.
I do have a choice.
It's easy for you to say, "Oh, it's my choice," and "Oh, I like being a loser," and "Oh, I don't like friends," and I'm fine. Yeah, well, when you don't have a fucking choice, that's all you can say.
I've always thought of myself as a one-man wolf pack.
I mean, you can go for 1.5.
I wouldn't say wolf pack. I'd say like a more unassuming animal.
Yeah, like a prairie dog,
Yeah.
like something that's something that's not very dangerous.
Prairie dogs are pretty dangerous.
No, they're not. One man, go for pack.
Yeah,
Gopher.
yeah, I think gophers.
No, gophers are. They have like really sharp teeth.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure like they just
Gopher.
They dig holes. That's it.
they dig holes because
They're dangerous to golf
they,
fields.
they dig holes because they like to hide from confrontation. That is totally you.
No. Oh, I have an update on my so-called bully
Ooh,
that you
you're-
guys so like lovingly call him, which he's not my bully.
What is he then?
No, he's not. He's not a nobody.
He's not your friend, obviously.
He's very friendly with me though today. So this is what happened. I had to go. I was working obviously because that's where I see this guy, and I went to the office, and I was just waiting for. I had to wait for one of the vendor to come in and help us fix some shit. Anyway, he walks in. He's like, "Hey man, what's up?" He didn't say boss. He didn't say chief. He didn't say anything. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh,
Even
what's
if you
up?"
did, you wouldn't have said shit, so it didn't matter.
No, I would have.
What would you have said?
I would have said, "Hey man, don't call me boss."
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have
But
said
anyway, he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh,
believe
nothing."
that?
He was all happy. He was all happy, like really happy to see me. It was really weird. Anyway, this is like third time I've seen him in my life. Then again later on, I'm out. I was doing some shit in like the maintenance room, like putting some like Chromebooks away. Anyway, he walks. Hey man, I was with somebody else. He's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. What's going on? What's up?" And he was all buddy, and he was all like, chit chatting, and he was like, we were shooting the shit. He didn't say anything to me. He didn't say boss. He didn't say chief.
that's your story.
You consider that a win?
Yeah.
That
Because
was
he's not. It's my story to show you that he's not a bully,
that was a complete.
and that I don't
waste.
have a bully.
That was such a waste of like whatever, however long that took. Like,
It's me proving
Like,
that I don't have a bully.
like I feel you should edit that out.
No.
Like leave the camera shit and all. Like I don't mind you leaving all the fuck ups, like your laptop crashing, you knocking over the camera, all the sound fails. Leave all that in, but you should cut that last
No.
part out.
Cut that lie out.
Yeah, just cut out that lie.
It's not a lie. It's the truth. I don't have a bully.
It's
See,
just false information.
I'm just showing you guys that I don't have a bully.
Look, man, it's one thing to lie to us; it's another one to lie to yourself.
He actually seemed like a pretty cool guy.
Well, yeah. So you've already developed, what do they call it?
Stockholm
Stockholm
syndrome.
syndrome.
Yeah.
So now you've already identified and you've already
With your captor.
With your captor. So now he's like, oh, he's really cool actually. Like he's not that bad. He's my friend. I'm like, no, he's your bully.
He invited me in to this cool investment opportunity.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's really your friend then.
He said I could be an entrepreneur.
Ooh, does he like your spunk?
Yeah.
He says you got pizzazz.
Mm-hmm.
He said you can start making financial freedom.
Mm-hmm. I can.
Sick of that work. Sick of working at a 9 to 5.
Yep.
I don't know how y'all could do that 9 to 5 shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was one of the comments on one of those fucking videos.
Anyway, where's the fucking
Hell
grape?
no, motherfuckers!
Wake the fuck.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, you didn't do your grape
I
yet.
did it while you were taking a piss.
No, you didn't. You were talking
You don't
about.
believe me? Go
you were
back
talking
and-
about Pale
go-
Dog
no,
doing Orange Theory.
That was after.
No, was it?
If you don't believe me, go back.
Even
and
Mamba
listen.
said you didn't do it.
Go back and listen.
That was his gripe. His gripe was like, see what happens when I'm the first one to do something. Now everybody's doing it.
Oh shit! You just made up his grape for him.
So my gripe is, why does everybody want to be like me? Like, I joined Orange because I just want to do my own thing. I don't be bothered. Like, I purposely go out far as fuck so that I don't run into anyone that I know. But it's hard because everyone that I do know now follows me there. So it's like,
Not everybody. We don't follow you there.
oh, I said it, all my friends follow me there.
No, you said everybody I know.
All my friends that I know. Let me rephrase that. All my friends that I know follow me there.
Bernard doesn't follow you there.
He's not my friend.
Oh.
Like I said, all my friends. I know what I said. All my friends follow me there. So yeah, that's my gripe.
That's terrible grape.
Hell no, motherfuckers!
Wake the fuck up.
No, what's your grape?
I guess I kind of did it earlier, but that's my gripe. Mexicans around Mexican Independence Day.
Just putting their flags all around?
Yeah.
Why don't you like it?
Why don't I like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of racist.
Why is it racist? How's it racist?
Because
Listen.
yeah, those motherfucking guys, those guys playing that music. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
You mean playing bangers?
Playing banda music. Well, because the way I'm gonna say it is gonna make me sound like a bigot, but I guess I can't really be a bigot because I'm like talking about Mexicans.
And you are a Mexican? Your
I'm
parents
like
are Mexican?
half,
You're like
half.
And your grandparents are Mexican?
My grandparents are in fact Mexicans.
But isn't your grandfather like openly racist?
That's my dad's dad.
Oh, it's your dad's dad.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
My mom's dad.
Is he the one that won't give you his address because he's afraid you
You're gonna narc on him?
might narc on him?
Yeah, he says that if I give him his address and the cops come looking for him, I will without a doubt tell them where he lives. Like, I'm like, no, I won't do that. He's like, you've never been put under pressure like that. I'm like, okay.
You're a narc.
Don't tell me where you live then.
Yeah, if you die, nobody's going to know where you live.
Does anybody know where he lives?
I don't know. I don't talk to my dad that much, but allegedly, my dad said that my grandfather lives with him. But I remember a few months ago, like I've heard that before. But I asked my grandfather, I was like, "Oh, so you live with my dad?" He was like, "I don't live with your dad."
Your dad lives with me.
He's just like, "I don't live with your dad." I was like, I wanted to say, so one of you motherfuckers is lying. I don't know who it is. But my dad is saying, your son is saying that you live with him.
You're saying no.
And you're saying that you don't live with him.
So one of you motherfuckers is lying.
I don't know who. So I just...
If you had to guess, which one would it be? Both of them?
I can't... I don't see why my dad has been known to lie a lot. But my grandfather is also a very secretive person. He doesn't lie. He just doesn't tell you things, obviously.
So maybe your dad's...
So your dad's an open liar. And then
my dad is a habitual
liar. So your dad's a habitual liar, and your grandfather just lies by omission.
Yeah, he just won't say anything. So I don't know who to believe. At this point, I'm inclined to believe my dad. My grandfather's old. He's like mid-80s. He doesn't really have a lot of options. I don't think he could afford to live by himself. So it would make sense for him to live with my dad. I guess he just doesn't want us to know for some reason. I don't know. I could tell you. I talk to those guys like every once in a while, and I try to know very little about it. The only reason why I talk to my grandfather is because he's old, and I feel like he's going to kick the bucket eventually, and I'll feel bad. So that's why I keep in contact with him. That's about it.
But you don't know where he lives.
I don't know.
And he won't tell you.
And he won't tell me.
So what if you want to visit him?
You can't.
I can't. He tells me I'll go meet you up somewhere. That's what literally he's like, we could go to a restaurant or something, I'll meet you there. But that's also dangerous because like I said,
He might not show up.
no, he's old and he's terrible at driving, and I'm worried he's gonna kill somebody. Because he drives like not a
Oldsmobile?
I think like it's like a big ass truck, like a Ford truck, like Expedition. He's gonna kill somebody if he gets into an accident. So like, I don't want to meet you anywhere. I don't want that blood on my hands.
Well, that's the only option you have. You can't go to him.
Yeah. Like he's been over my house, my apartment before but getting him there was terrifying because he didn't know where he was going. Like I had to like tell him where to park, and he couldn't park his car. So I was like, "Yeah, you're not coming back over here." No.
Anyway.
What was it? What were we talking about? My
Your
gripe?
Yeah.
Mexicans.
Yeah, Mexicans and the Mexican Independence Day.
All right.
Hell no, motherfuckers!
Wake the fuck up.
Oh, I think I wrote mine down actually. Let me see. Maybe I used it last week. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me double check here.
Your last week one was about.
Oh, it was a protesting. No, I did that one last week.
No, you didn't do that one last week.
Yeah, but I have a friend on Facebook that protests all the time.
Oh yeah, the guy who beat Shannon Brown.
Yeah, him. It's stupid. He's dumb.
What's your current gripe?
I don't think I have one.
Oh,
I
what?
think I came unprepared today. I'm sure I can make one up real quick.
All right, let's just move on to our question. We've already. It's like we get here. We're getting here earlier now.
Well, I got here late today. So it's, it's like.
Yeah, but you were here first. The point is,
I was here like literally. Dude, I walked in and I took my shirt off because I was changing.
And I showed
And
up.
you showed up.
Did you? Did you keep your shirt off?
Yeah.
He looked like a giant Italian. He was wearing like a Dago with black pants.
He's not wrong.
The point is, we started like at 5:30, 5:45.
You guys, well, you got here like 5:20, and then Tony got here about like 5:40, 5:45. We start. Well, that's when he got here. We didn't start recording until like 6.
So we're 2 hours in already.
We're exactly 2 hours in.
All right, let's answer this question and get the fuck up out of here.
All right.
Too many questions. There's too many questions.
The appropriate question is, where in the hell are they?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions. My answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
Dear Tony and Mamba, over the past 5 years, I've had a very toxic relationship which has now ended. In that time, I've changed and grown as a woman and a mother. Now, having a completely different attitude from 5 years ago, I made the right moves for a secure and stable future.
Made money moves?
I guess. I couldn't have done that with my ex. My ex-partner never changed or grew at all, even though he promised to try. I decided that enough was enough. I was never going to have a life I want if I stayed with that man. To put it in a nutshell, in our 5 years together, he spent 2 to 3 in prison, 1 year out with his friends, and the rest in between my home and others. Now I've had space to think. I don't believe I've let that rubbish be normality for so long. Don't get me wrong, he was very much in love at one point, but not going nowhere in life, which I couldn't stand. Neither of us had the strength to walk away, and we were in a pattern of breaking up and getting back together. Now, I've gotten myself together away from him. I feel absolutely fine. I am proud I had the strength to get out of that rut. I genuinely have no bad feelings towards him. I've let it all go, so I can move on with my own life, wishing him the best of luck for his future. I moved on and I met somebody else. I started to get feelings for him, which I was very surprised at. I expected it would take me a long time to love again. He felt the same way, or at least made me believe he did. My ex always drummed into my head that no one would love me, so it was strange at first for me. I thought the new relationship was going to be great. We had the same expectations and goals in life. I decided to keep it quiet as I know my ex-boyfriend is like 100% would always cause trouble. The only person who knew is my best friend at the time. However, my ex began to see her. Unfortunately for her, I could see the bigger picture and knew that he was using her to hurt me, which he did. I was very disappointed in her, but I didn't expect any different from him and got over it pretty quickly. I even wished them luck. I didn't see why I should hold on to the feelings that didn't matter anymore. When my ex found out about my new partner, he then began to start so much trouble. Other people started spreading rumors. It's really frustrating because I can see the bigger picture that he and I were not good together, and I would rather him be happy with somebody else. I wouldn't even get involved in his life. He just can't seem to feel the same for me. All the trouble made my new boyfriend back right off. I wouldn't even say he was my boyfriend anymore. I've barely had any contact with him for 2 to 3 weeks. He has given me mixed signals. I've stepped back, left him to deal with my own thoughts. It did make me feel like my new relationship rushed, like we had to prove something to others. I don't know. It's quite annoying. It made all the fun go away. I'm feeling very confused. Should I just forget about my current boyfriend now? Back in the saddle again.
That was a long.
I know. She had to give a background.
I don't
about her
remember.
ex-boyfriend.
I don't remember the question. Was that the question at the end?
Yeah. So her ex-boyfriend
Give us a
is
synopsis.
her ex-boyfriend is toxic.
Uh-huh.
And started dating her best friend, and her best friend knew that she was dating some other dude and told her ex-boyfriend. Now her ex-boyfriend's kind of being a dick.
That's real love right there.
And then now she had to like stop. I guess her
Dating
new
the
boyfriend, is getting fed up and shit.
So she gave in
Basically,
to the ex-boyfriend one.
kind of. But should she stop dating her new boyfriend?
That's why, because the ex-boyfriend.
Well, I don't think she has a choice anymore.
No, because they could still like she could.
Well, if the new
mend things.
boyfriend is backed off, then why would you even want to date him anymore?
Well, no, but she said she also took a step back and kind of stopped talking to him
because of the ex-boyfriend.
because of the ex-boyfriend. Because he's causing trouble.
So, the ex-boyfriend, as fucked up as he is the only one with a spine. Because the other two they just gave up.
Move your mic a little closer. Yes.
So they just gave up. That sounds like they're both losers. So I don't give a fuck what they do.
So are they made for each other?
Yeah, they're made for each other. They should stick together because they're both fucking losers.
Yeah, I see. The only romantic here is the felon.
Yeah.
He's the only. He's
The ex-con.
The ex-con is the only one with true feelings.
Uh-huh.
Because the other one's like, we're being harassed. Let's just not date.
This is too hard.
This is too hard.
What if he's just being vengeful, and just is doing it just to break her?
But there's still real emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever emotions he's displaying, whether they be like wrong, they're stronger than whatever they have. Because if they really want to be together, they'd figure out a way.
Love always wins.
Exactly. Love always triumphs. And apparently their love isn't strong enough.
The love that he feels for his ex-girlfriend is stronger
than the love that the girlfriend has for her current boyfriend. Because they ended up just, this is too hard. So, they're better off just moving on because their love ain't strong. It's not.
If a small bump in the road like that is going to split you guys apart.
Yeah. Like, you know how hard it is to break up people that are in love? Like, I've tried. No,
doesn't work?
It doesn't work.
Why have you tried?
Because I didn't want to see him happy.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
And they were still happy?
They're still fucking happy. So.
And you're still unhappy?
I'm still unhappy. So if he's able to break them up, then their love ain't strong.
You know what? When my parents divorced, instead of my dad going somewhere and moving on with his life, he moved right across the street from my mom and harassed her from across the street.
God. Damn.
So good for him.
But did your mom stop dating?
I think she tried to move on with her life, but my dad wasn't about to let that happen. Gonna let her find a new man. Nope.
What about now?
Bitch, I'm gonna be in your life regardless if you want me to or not. What about now?
Yeah.
Now, okay, so it's been what, almost 2 decades? Because they split up in like 2000. Yeah, 2000, 2001. Now my dad has another wife. My mom is dating a Puerto Rican guy. I don't know if that's a win for her. I don't know.
Tony, you're Puerto Rican?
Get him off, you dog.
Why would you say that?
I'm just asking. I didn't know he was Puerto Rican.
Huh? Your stepdad is a gigantic white guy.
That eats with gloves.
He's so big, you could hear him thrust upon your mom at night.
And these are your words, Junker.
What were you talking about?
I was.
Oh, if they're better off?
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. I think so. Well, my mom finally decided. My mom never took my dad for child support. She was like, I don't want anything to do with that guy. But I guess my youngest sister was going to high school and like he's like not giving her any money or like my mom's supplying everything. She was like, fuck it, I'm taking him to child support.
Damn.
And
she should have. Maybe he didn't harass her all that time. She would have maybe a little bit more lenient.
yeah, probably.
Can she get like that back pay from you
Yeah.
guys?
If she really wanted to, she could.
Yeah, she can go for back.
Because yeah, she could have.
Yeah.
Not for, she probably for all of us. But Definitely for my 2 youngest sisters, if she really wanted to. But I guess he was pissed enough as it is with one kid. You guys want to hear something really messed up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he said he alluded to the possibility that in order to avoid paying child support, you can contest it if you take a DNA test to like disprove that it's not your kid. I think he would be willing to go that far.
So he's saying that you're not his, or not you,
Not
but your
me,
sister.
my younger sister. Yeah. He hasn't. I think he alluded to it, according to my mom. Also, I'm getting one side of the story, so
Right.
So I don't know how true that is.
Damn.
But something else really funny that I heard from my little sister is that my dad was talking to his new wife or something, and he accidentally called his new wife my mom's name, and and that put a rift in their
relationship
for a little bit. Yeah, I thought it was funny though.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Did your mom have a laugh?
Well, she still laughs at it.
That is hilarious.
So yeah, these guys are just romantics, right?
I guess you'll find out once those 23andMe results come
Yeah.
in for your whole family.
These guys just romantic, right?
Yeah, he's just in love.
Yeah, just in love.
And then the other guy's not that much in love because he's just like, you know what? I'm good.
I've been there. Me and a girl broke up, and I wanted her back, so I told her I was going to kill myself. I don't see anything wrong.
And she never came back?
No, she didn't come back.
But you're still alive.
It was a bluff.
It was
clearly.
a bluff, and she called it.
She called your bluff, and
Yeah. So.
Oh well, had to.
But I had to try, right?
Yeah, you did.
So you look like a bitch. You should have killed yourself, and you should have and that way she would have known you weren't fucking around.
I'm sure she would.
She won in that situation.
She would have won either way. I'm sure, even if I did.
No, she would have felt bad afterwards. Like, fuck.
No, I'm sure if I did kill myself,
She would have been shoot out with it.
I'm sure she would be sucking some dude's dick that night. Some dude who's not me.
Well, she's not necrophiliac. She would have sucked your dick.
Yeah, she needed a live dick to comfort herself after my death.
So yeah, so there's no winning for you.
Yeah, there's no way. You got to take your L's.
Yeah.
I've learned to take my L's.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take the L.
All right, Junkyard, end this podcast.
All right, guys. Watch us on Facebook or watch us on YouTube.
Oh, we're on Facebook now?
Yeah, we always like us on Facebook.
Watch us on Facebook.
Like us. Follow us
Facebook
on,
dating.
Like us. Like us on Facebook dating.
Follow us on Facebook dating. Like us on Tinder.
On Grindr. Anyway, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter at New Kids on the Pod. See us on Instagram, also New Kids on the Pod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. Shoot us an email, newkidsinthepod@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail, 774-40-NKOTP.
I had a really good closing line. What were we talking about in the very beginning? How do we open up this podcast?
What were we talking about? Junkyard,
What were we talking about? What did we first start talking about?
The kid getting punched
No, it was before
with the
that.
overalls?
Okay.
No, that was the first thing we talked about.
We did talk because we were laughing at the video.
Uh-huh.
So that's how we started. What did we talk about after that?
Then I started ranting about Mexicans. Insurance. Insurance after.
Man, had a good one.
Oh, well.
I'll think of it.
In a world full of...
In a world
full of pyramid schemes.
We did that last week.
Invest in SR22 insurance.
in a world full of business opportunities.
Invest in SR22. You'll need it.
Don't try with that insurance. All right, guys. Are we going to be here next week?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. All right, guys. We'll check you out next week.
Man, we are on fire.
I know.
I think we should take a week off just to
even out. Weren't we off last week or 2 weeks ago?
We're going to be out of minutes pretty soon.
I know, right? Anyway.
Especially with these 2 hour long ass episodes.
That's right. Anyway, all right, guys.
We're gonna run out of data.
All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Kissies on your dick.